because I Hey, shalom, y'all. We got Brother Jeremiah. We got Devion. We got, I think we saw Terry up in here in BC real quick. I'm going to put the link down. We got Terry Brown. Shalom, Terry. Hey, yeah, I'm going to put the link down. I don't know if you guys want to come on. You don't have to. I got like 9 days until my actual channel comes back. But we actually, I might change the title of this Judahnaz for a Messiah to another name because it's kind of like a trolley kind of thing, but it was just a quick channel or whatever. I'm gonna put the link down. See if you guys come on. Hope everybody's feeling good today. I woke up. It's only like 10:45 in the morning. I woke up and I saw Ben Thorpe, the white guy that was on Rob Rack's channel. Shout out to Rob Rack, who was on this channel the other day. And we had a great conversation. He's funny. He's a racist, but I don't think that he's like a Nazi type racist. I think he's just a white guy, whatever, right? Like white people. I think he's like an honest white person that just will say what other whites are not gonna say. I'll give an example. He says the word nigga a lot, right? Again, now I'm telling you guys, especially Judahnaz, you guys never put emotion before your intellect. We do not own the patent for the word nigga, and we're not niggas. And when we say nigga, when we say it, we're not. There's no racial connotation to it whatsoever. Racial's fake, but you know what I mean. There's no color. You know, we say Joe Biden's a nigga. Our white friends are niggas. This nigga did that. This old nigga did this, and they're not even black. They could be Chinese, Japanese, Indians, wherever. So we're not. When we say nigga, we're not saying whatever. If you guys come on, it's cool. I'll let you add you on. I want you guys to hear. I'm gonna have him on my channel when it comes back. But this channel, I might rename. Yeah, I know. We saw that. We saw the title, but it's like, you know, she's just got her butt, you know, and you know, I mean, like, you know, she's mad because she's fugly, got exposed, and the best way to beat up ugly people is to pretty much, you know, just beat them up with numbers and then reroute and beat them up, and that's the plan. So yeah, we saw her. She's talking about everybody. She has no content, you know, and this is what happens when she tries to play, put other stuff up. Nobody watches, so she has to put people's names in her title to get views. Because, and then if you see who's in her chat, it's like a bunch of yag dudes. So it's like, you know, like that shit's, her channel's trash. But anyway, listen to this, y'all. So I talked to Ben and his daughter, right? Grace. And shout out to them. They're funny as hell. I'm trying to get them on my actual channel. And they're going to like trigger people because of the things they say, right? First off, and according to, we're not in IG. I'm not going to say we're not in words with the hard ER, right? When we say niggas, we use it in terms of like, you know, anybody can be a nigga to us because we're not using it with their racial connotation, right? So, I've seen people watching Rob, like her. She was watching Rob's channel, and she's like, "You letting this white man do this?" Well, okay, well, that's low self-esteem. If you think that you're a nigga, you have low self-esteem. If you know by now you're an Israelite, and you still think you're still going by what they call you, black and nigga and this, that, and the other, you have low self-esteem. It's as simple as that. Shout out to brother Devion. Devion, what's going on?
Hey, shalom, Mark.
Shalom, brother. How's everything going?
Everything been good, man. Just trying to finish out this year, the rest of this work, and hey, I can't complain though. You know what I'm saying? Zamar healthy, Kiana healthy, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You know, we woke up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Praise Yahweh.
Yes. And this hasn't these last 3 years zipped by. This year went by fast as hell. We're about to be in 2014 in like a month and a half.
Yo, that's facts. Like straight up. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because, man, it's so much that happened in like a span of like, you know, like 3 or 4 years. It's crazy.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes. I mean, that's what it is. So my channel, my actual main channel comes back. Yeah. Oh, did I say something? 2014. That's it. Yeah, 2014 in like a month and a half. Do you realize? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. What the hell am I talking about? 2024.
2014. That's the year I graduated high school.
I'm looking at Jeremiah. I was like, yeah, 2014. He's like, bruh, it's 2020. Yeah, I'm on that bullshit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. But you guys got to meet. You guys got to talk to. I'm gonna have Ben Thorpe on. So I was on Ben Thorpe's channel today. Shout out to Ben Thorpe and his daughter Grace. And you know, I explained the Israelite thing to them. They didn't really understand. You know, whatever. It's not meant for them to understand. Whatever. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What Ben Thorpe is Ben Thorpe is I wouldn't call him racist. I would say he's an honest white person. Like, he says shit that like it's gonna be hard to deny. I'll give you an example, right? I'm surfing through YouTube and looking for like stuff to watch. So I just woke up a little bit ago. You know, it was like 6:45 when I talked to Ben and them. I talked to them for like an hour or so, and then I had to play a little bit of Gran Turismo because I got to go to work anywhere, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna go live before I go to work. So my main channel comes back in like 9 days. Mm-hmm. And Ben says these things that like will trigger we're not black, but I got to use the word so we know what we're talking about. I want to use the word black and white, so we know it's fake, but let's just use this word for now, right? Ben will say things like, he'll say, well, we taught you how to think, we taught you how to pick cotton, and a bunch of like stuff that other people will be like, man, what the hell? But what he's saying is, this is how all white people think. He's just brave enough to say it. Right? Oh, let Devion. If when I have him on, and he says, well, because now I sitting right here. He said today. He said, well, pretty much blacks are not that intelligent. Did he not say that? I don't know how he worded it, but do you remember how he worded it? Well, nobody can hear you.
He said the Asians are a little bit smarter than they might be smarter than white people, but white people are smarter than black people.
Okay, but he essentially saying that blacks are unintelligent.
Yes.
Did you hear him when he said, we taught you how to think?
Yes.
So now wait, no, look. White people, and I want to say this. When you say, even Ramel does this, right? If you show Russian icons of so-called blacks ruling in Europe, when they see that, they're like, these people aren't black. Well, because they're expecting to look at black skin, not brown. 2, they're expecting to see Dikembe Mutombo. Because like y'all, like, listen, I'm telling you guys, when I have him on, watch what he's gonna trigger a lot of people, but you're gonna be like, damn, man, like, he's telling the truth. And if you have people on to ask him questions, they're gonna prove him right. That without the Torah, I try to tell him, I'm like, yo, without the Torah, our people are stupid, because that's the curse. Am I lying? Is that true or not, Devion?
No, that's true. It says my people have been eliminated for a lack of knowledge.
Thank you. Which means without the Torah, we don't have common goddamn sense. Basically stupid, right? Which means that's why the most like this guy used to own a Ethiopian restaurant. He said that when Africans would come into his restaurant, he would say, hey, how you guys doing? You know, blah, 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 blah. And they'd be like, fine, whatever. And he'd be like, where are you from? And they would tell what country they're from in Africa. And then he would say, well, how do you like America? Guess what they would say?
What?
Guess what the Africans would say about when he would ask them, how is America? Guess what they would say to him? They would say, it's great, but what? Black people.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember when he was on Rob channel, he was talking to make it seem like we were all lumped in together, pretty much. And you and Rob was like, no, bro, we're not the same.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't. But listen, that's not that. That's like when I went back to the States, and there was a cop at the airport, and he was like, "Where are you coming from?" And I'm like, "Japan." He's like, "What are you doing there?" I'm like, "Yeah, I teach English, blah blah blah, blah, you know, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, you know, you should go visit one time. You know, it's a beautiful country." He was like, "They killed my ancestors," and starts talking about Koreans. And I'm like, I said, "I'm from Japan," and he just looked at me because to him, they're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
So when Ben and them say Africans, they don't. Do you ever notice this? If there's to white people, when there's 3 blacks standing on a corner, it looks like how many to them?
A lot.
It looks like a lot. When there's three,
or a gang.
Yeah. What do they say? Let's break this up. It's like 3. It could be 3 nerds, 3 black nerds on the corner, but to the white man, that looks like 9 people.
Right.
Or when you say black, they say African. They're talking about Shaka Zulu, Dikembe Mutombo, or whatever. They think they're one of them, even though you ask them, show me a country of so-called Negroes, indigenous to show me a country in Africa where so-called Negroes are indigenous walking around right now. They can't. No one can, because we're not from there. But they don't know where we come from. So when they're hearing the Israelite thing, to them, they're asking questions like, this and whatever. Now look, so I'm surfing through, saw that, I see Sonetta on, and some Christians are now trying to usurp Onias III and put Jesus in there, right? Right. Now look, I'm listening to it, and I can only take so much because I'm like, man, these motherfuckers are just dumb as hell. Right? It's like I can't listen to stupid shit, right? And the one thing about Ben is it might be an honest racist, but I don't think he's an intellectual like that. Like he's not an intellectual. So the dumb shit that niggas say on like HOK, he probably would be like, oh well, yeah. But an intellectual would be like, no, that's not true. Like an intellectual white man would be like, no, clearly, blah 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 blah. Even though he knows, because he said himself, when the Africans, the Ethiopians would come to his channel, or I'm sorry, to his restaurant, they would say, we love America except for the blacks. Now, Ben says that black Americans are not intelligent, not Africans, right? You would show him about Chip G's. You can't get mad at him, because if you talk to a so-called Negro and you say to him, hey man, Africans enslaved us and sold us to the white man, it's like they don't even hear you.
Yep.
They don't hear you.
No, that's
at all. It's there you go. So a white person who's intelligent can say, see, black people are not intelligent. He just told you a fact of history and you don't even hear him. Like, are you stupid, or like, are you dumb? Not you, Devian. I'm saying, like, they would ask, like, these African leaders are saying that their people are involved in your enslaving you and selling you to the white man. And it's like, I'm not dissing the HOK or something. I'm saying, like, that crowd, when you say that to them, automatically it's like someone stuck gum in their ears. They don't hear you. And my wife was like, you've been saying this for years. And I'm like, of course. Our people don't keep the Torah. So that's why even Africans look at our people as the scum of the earth. So you have our people like Dr. Reggie and all of them or whatever. They're like, I'm an African. It's kind of like, no. Them people think we're the scum of the earth. And if they think we're the scum of the earth, they don't want you around them. So why do you think that you're them when they think you're the scum of the earth? They think you're stupid. You're only there to make money. Now I'm asking you this, right? Now watch this, Devion.
Mm-hmm.
I was on Rob Brack's channel yesterday, right, for a long time.
Mm-hmm. I saw some of it.
Okay. Do you remember the one video? I don't know if you saw it. There's a white woman named Hood Therapy.
I don't think I saw that part. You talking about the one from yesterday?
It was like one time she came on and started yelling at Ben about saying the word nigga. Not nigga.
I don't think I saw that part.
All right. Well, that was the video before the one you saw. The one where there's three. There's the one yesterday, there's the one before that, and there's the one before that where Ben and Rob are going at it. I wasn't on the panel that. It's the one before that. Anyway, Hood Therapy comes on and she's like, excuse me, sir. Blah, blah, blah. She's a white woman from Cleveland. Excuse me, sir. You're using the word N-word. Blah, 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 blah. Right now, Wes, I don't get offended by hearing the word nigga because everyone says nigga. I don't heard Filipinos say it, whites, Mexicans. Everyone says the word nigga. Right? So I don't take offense to it. I'm like, whatever. Like, right? We call it Donald Trump's a nigga. Look how he's getting treated. Right? So anyway, she comes on, right? Now look, Empress Janet, you remember Empress Janet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she comes on to Rob's channel yesterday, and she's kind of like mad at me a little bit or whatever, which I don't really give a fuck because she's a white woman, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have CB420, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're not honest white people. Do you remember Rashida, Sister Rashida? She would come on and argue with Ramel. She called them Basil.
Yeah, I remember her.
Okay. When we met her with Empress Janet, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Because that's when
Yes.
Empress Janet started coming around.
Yeah, and then you didn't see
Yeah.
Rashida anymore.
Yeah.
And when Rashida would come around and we would ask her, "Yo, where's Empress Janet?" She was like, "I don't mess with that B anymore." And we were like, "Damn, what the hell happened?" Right? One day, Rashida's on the panel, Empress Janet's around, and then she's like, "Well, okay, I'm about to hop off. I'm about to start up my live stream." So everyone's like, "All right, everybody, shalom, just play, shalom, brother." Everyone's like, "Let's go to Empress Janet's channel." Have you ever been to Empress Janet's channel?
I think I maybe watched like one or two lives, but not really.
Did you notice anything about the people on the panel?
I honestly don't even remember. Every time I clicked on it, it was just like her talking about something. She going to work or something like that. Something like that.
Okay. Well, her panel is usually white people.
Oh.
Very rarely will you see like so-called blacks on there. Right? Which is fine. Right? Like I'm not right? But I'm saying, like, let's be honest here, right? Hood Therapy. You don't know who that is. She's an older white lady from Cleveland.
I've seen her in the chat though.
Yes. And of course CB420. Now, yeah. These are all white people. What's the difference between these white people and Ben? Ben's honest.
Yeah, he is.
He's honest. Let me ask a question, Devion. What did Kara ever do for so-called black people?
Ooh. I mean, I can't necessarily say she did anything.
She does nothing.
I mean, we would ask her to like help us with the music or like push the music, but it never, it never got done.
She would never do anything. She would always talk about this rapper named Terminology, who is white and his mother is Puerto Rican.
Yeah, or black.
You don't even know her, by the way.
No.
Right now, Kara will show her titties and her vagina to niggas and get dick pics from niggas. But other than that, that's where it ends and begins. She's not going to do anything for our people at all. Nothing. Which she shouldn't because she's white. But I'm saying, like, they come on acting like they're so down. But let me ask you a question. Where's Hood Therapy, Kara, and all them at on positive black shows where there are so-called blacks who are building and talking about anything positive? Are they in attendance and contributing? Are they on the panel when these things are going down?
No, but I will say that Kara be around people who be on heroin.
Wait, say it again?
No, I said I can't, but Kara be on channels where niggas is doing heroin.
Thank you. Okay, where niggas is doing heroin, where there's negativity. If there's a lost nigga talking some bullshit, she's right there. But when it comes time for like any positive thing for uplifting the so-called blacks, she's not in attendance. Her, Kara, none of these white women, they're around. Now, I'm not being a racist. What I'm saying is Ben is more respectful. I respect Ben. Show him Sister Ascent. I respect Ben's open racism and his honesty than these people who are acting like they're so down with our people, but you only see them around for the gossip, for nigga dick, and for our music or something. Thank you, Just Blaze. All heathens, right? But look, when you talk to Ben, when you see Ben, I'm gonna have him on our channel. You don't get triggered. This is a person who's just gonna tell you, like, he literally thinks, like, literally, my wife is sitting here. He literally said he doesn't believe that white people killed blacks like that in the South and hanged us and lynched us, and he don't believe that. No, well, he's not being evil. White people, when they're being racist or hateful, they don't think that's normal to them. They don't believe they're being evil and being racist.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Like, I give you, like, so, on my job, we go to people's houses, right? And we clean their window, like residential, window cleaning, right?
Yeah.
So one day, I think it was me and Isaiah, we pulled up and we was getting our gear on and we was hopping out the truck, getting everything on, ready, heading their house. And it was like, it's a neighborhood with some fat houses, right? He see us outside with the truck. They say, window cleaning on it. And he see our like gear, our tool belts and all that. We walk up to the door. He was like, "Oh, I saw you outside, but I ain't figured if I had to call the cops or not." And we was just looking like, okay, man, where you want us to start at? You know what I'm saying? So It's like they do it like without them even they do it without them even knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they're not. People are like, "No, white man is a racist." No, that's the way they are. They don't see when they're like, "Come on, man." They would come out of church worshiping Jesus, and then they would have a picnic, which meant pick a nigga, hang him by the neck from a tree.
Mm-hmm.
There was no. They didn't feel any guilt of getting out of church and hanging a black from a tree, and feel like this is wrong.
Yeah, like they even got songs like what the damn song, the ice cream song that they always play in the hood, but it actually goes, "Nigga love a watermelon, nigga love a watermelon."
Wow,
like they wrote that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like they was bumping that shit back in the day.
Yeah. So you can't say I don't think they're like being racist. I think he's an honest. I would rather be around a Ben. Shalom, Angelo said, "Shalom, Judah. Hope you and JJ7000 can join forces again. I love y'all brothers. Together, Israel needs to stand together." I mean, yeah, that brother stops talking this gay shit. They're like, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, and stop rigging debates. I got love for the brother, but the brother can't stop with the rigging and shit, whatever. And no one, I can't support. I keep the Torah. I don't like uneven balances either. It's not fair to debaters. I'm always going to stick up for the debaters against the runners of the platform because they ain't doing it right. But look. So when they do that, like when the Karens come out, do you live in this neighborhood? Yes, ma'am, I live right here.
Right.
Well, I need to make sure. Can I see some ID? Ma'am, get the fuck out of here. I'm fishing. Like, what do you get? Or a barbecue. I'm gonna call the police. She doesn't think she's doing anything wicked or racist. That's just the way they are. Now look, our job is to disprove them wrong. Right? It's our job. Because it's not just us. Like I just told you already, to white people, yeah, they know there's Chinese, Japanese, or whatever, but what do they say? Mongolian. Mongolia is a country, not a classification of people. So to them, the same. When they see so-called Negroes, because Negroes adopted this name African American, no, okay, now you don't put yourself in a whole class of people that you're not related to, you have no connection with, that enslaved your ancestors and got you off the continent. Because obviously, if you were indigenous to it, how the hell are they going to get you off a continent that you're indigenous to? Right? But now, when I say this, I'm not taking shots at Saw Metter, and what I'm saying is like, if Ben was an intellectual racist and he heard HOK people talking about blah, 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 you know what he says? He says, when blacks were in tune with God, they acted like better people. Now, God to him is Jesus. Now, in the 50s and 60s, so-called blacks, when we went to church, when we were going to church in the 50s and 60s, were our women walking around with their ass cheeks out?
No, it wasn't.
Were their titties out?
No.
Were niggas walking around with their pants down to their knees?
No.
Were they standing on a corner selling crack?
No.
Were they fighting in the street like hyenas?
No.
No. So even when we were in Christianity, we still had some moral compass and some form of civilization. How else would Black Wall Street have been built unless we had some form of like intelligence?
Right. That's what I was gonna say.
Right? Now our people have gotten away from Jesus, from God, and now look how we act. We act like uncivilized devils. And so when he says things like, "Oh man, these guys are acting like blah 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 blah," I understand. And I gotta tell him that's because our people don't keep the Torah. Now our people have become the devil. But I saw on this channel today, they're like, "Oh, that Bible and that Bible," and it's like, if that white man, or if Ben was, he would be like, okay, these are the type of, he'll say the word niggas, and I'll allow him to say it because niggas doesn't belong to us. if these niggas, I would never have in my neighborhood. I would move because they're unintelligent, and they're like proving white people right. It's almost as if they're on a mission to prove white people right, that they're just not intelligent, right? Like, if you know the Egyptians were having sex with animals, dying of STDs and parasites, wearing wigs, being mohos, having sex with dead people, obsessed with death, bearing themselves with slaves and cats, and you embrace this, to somebody intelligent, they would be like, why the fuck would anybody be embracing some shit like that? And as it turns out, it's always our people embracing stupidity. So you can't get mad at Ben, because Ben's going to say, well, you're proving me right, because why would your people be embracing stupidity? And I would be like, well, then Ben, you're right. Our people are that's how you know we're the Israelites, because I said to him, I'm like, yo, the Torah says the Israelites are dumb. See, everybody want to be an Israelite without being the dumb part. And stupid and low level, insignificant. They right? Well, see now, he says, and I get the Christian perspective. The Christian perspective is national Israel's done away with. Now it's Christians are the new Israel. That's their perspective, and their God, Jesus. They're like, oh, your God's done away with. Our God is Jesus, is now the God, because we have 2.18 billion people worship him. He must be God. How many people worship Yahweh? How many people do you think worship Yahweh, Devion, in the world today?
Not very many, because it said a small remnant.
A small remnant. So if you ask Ben and you compare Ben, who would Ben say is a stronger God? Because who's being worshipped more?
Well, he would say Jesus.
There you go. It's just like when JJ 7000 says, well, who is Onias III? Nobody knows him.
Right.
Well, because Jesus is God to Christians. Yahweh is not the God of everybody. Jesus is God to 2.18 billion people worldwide. So to the white man, they would say, well, your God must be weak, because who is worshiping him besides y'all? Then you have like the HOK, and I'm just using the conscious community. Let me say the conscious community, who pushes stupidity. And then if a white person says, well, look how stupid your people are, they'll get emotional and angry, but they're proving him right. Who embraces stupidity besides our people? Do East Indians stress education or stupidity?
I would say they stress education, because even if you look, like, they have businesses everywhere.
Thank you. Chinese, do they stress education or stupidity?
Definitely education.
Africans, education or stupidity?
I would say education too. Like some of them Africans, they be making like homemade cars out of cheap metal.
Asians, let's label. Let's call them Asians. Asians, stupidity or education?
Definitely education.
Arabs, education or stupidity?
I would say education.
Now, what people do you know have channels dedicated to stupidity?
You could say the quote unquote black beef sector is dedicated to stupidity.
Stupidity. And then even Africans, it's not just that; it's the conscious community too that pushes stupidity. Let me give you an example. More science. They'd be like, "Oh, the prophet noble Drew Ali." Did Timothy Drew ever prophesy anything, Devion, that you know of that ever came true? Did he prophesy anything, for one?
No. And don't they worship him as God?
Say it again.
I said, don't they worship him as God too? I said no, and I was like, don't they worship him as God?
Well, no, they worship Baal as God.
Oh well, yeah.
And who is Baal?
The damn demon.
Thank you. And they call him Allah. But they ain't talking about Islam Allah. They're talking about Noble Drew Ali. Remember, his book is We're Canaanites.
No.
No, that's stupidity. And niggas follow that shit.
Yeah.
Owaspy.
It's like, yeah, I was just about to say that. Owaspy too.
Yeah. What did that white man say about blacks?
He was like, they're pretty much just stupid.
Yeah. He's like, God put the so-called blacks under our eternal bondage. It means you're going to be a slave forever so that we can teach blacks Christianity. Now, why would a so-called black man be following after a motherfucker who thinks like that? That's stupidity.
Yeah, it is. These niggas ain't reading. Or,
I mean, like, nobody. If you tell a Arab dude, if some person came out and was like, "Yo, Arabs are stupid," and we had to like enslave the Arabs and teach them Islam because they blah 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 blah, would they accept that and follow? No. But when you talk to our people, it's like they don't even hear you. That's a sign of utter. You can't even get to. There should be another word. That's past stupidity. That there's some shit right in front of your face, and you act like you don't see it or hear it. Means you're willingly stupid. Which, in my opinion, I think God made God said, "I made you stupid." So, right, show Green Buds, right? This guy says he's like, we taught you how to pick cotton. We taught you how to think. So, to him, before the white man came along, we wasn't even using our brains.
Right. Now look though. Right. You said your wife right?
Yeah.
Doesn't she always say, why do they always follow doctrines that go back to white people?
Right. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That means they will be perpetuating the stupidity, pretty much.
Thank you. And they're saying what Ben said. The white man taught them how to think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, right. So if Ben was talking to a nigga in a Owaspy, and it was like, you know that sounds stupid, right? Or the niggas that follow Egypt or some shit.
Yes.
Or Pan-Africanism or something like that.
Yes. It goes back to white people.
Right.
So
therefore just basically like proving his point.
Yes. That's so when Ben comes on, I'm gonna show Ben, I'm gonna be like, Ben, look at this, that. There's a white man behind this controlling it. So when you said that white people taught Negroes how to think, of course Negroes are gonna get angry because they're emotional because they don't have the reasoning skills, which is proving his point again, because he can say, well, if your people are intelligent, then how can they can't discourse intellectually? Why do they always get emotional? Because emotionalism is a sign of a lack of intelligence. Right? Man, like why would anybody be pushing out stupidity? Like when I say this, I am not going at some better than them, but the HOK reinforces Ben's whole thought of the white man has to think for us because we are incapable of thinking for ourselves or doing our own thing. So they attack the Israelites in the Bible because they need the white man to pat them on the head and to tell them how to think, how to be a good little puppy, because they are unable to think for themselves.
Right. Remember, Sunday had a show not too long ago, and there was a white man on there teaching Kemet. Right. Yeah. So now it's like, and he said before, I think it was Peter, he was gonna make him like the new chief of information or something like that, or whatever.
Yeah.
But he had the white man on there talking about Kemet. Yeah. Right. But it's supposed to be, black power, and this, that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he got a white man on there teaching about Kemet.
Yeah. Well, the white man knows more about Kemet than these Negroes do because they don't read and study. They need the white man to think for them.
Right.
And when you're like the Israelite movement, we don't have white people over us. So to them, We're looking at it like, oh man, they hate the Bible, they hate God. No, they're looking at it like, no, wait a minute. Y'all need the white man to think for you like he's training us. How are y'all thinking on y'all by y'all? Y'all got to be wrong. Y'all wrong. The white man's not controlling your movement, then you're wrong. You need the white man to think for you. That's why they're Pan-Africans. It goes back to a white Jewish guy. More science goes back to Freemasonry, white Christians and Jewish people. Kemet, Egyptology goes back to white Christians and wherever.
Owaspy.
Owaspy, white Freemason.
Mormonism, all that.
White, all white. No, they can't say Judaism, or we don't practice Judaism. Rabbinic. That rabbinic Judaism was created in the Christian era. We're not walking around with and whenever we see Jewish Negroes, we look at them crazy like, why don't you let the white man have his own thing? Why does the white man got to think for you all the time? Like, you're proving Ben right. The thing again, Ben's not the only one. He's a typical white man. This is how they think. Niggas are unable to think for themselves. They need. The Owaspy dude said it too. So to go to proof, you got Ben Thorpe, the Owaspy guy, and whoever else, the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover. What do they say? You'll never have a black messiah unless we give you one. So when you see these large black platforms, who do you think is controlling it? Now look, people are leaving. You know why? Because they need that white man to think for them. We sound like Malcolm X right now. We sound like Elijah Muhammad. Our people didn't want to hear Elijah Muhammad back then. Elijah Muhammad, his doctrine was effed up because it came from Freemasonry. Some of it, a lot of it. But the self-determination and be yourself and accept your own, that's what everybody does in the world. The Italian Americans, they're themselves, they accept their own. The Irish, they be themselves, they accept their own. The white Ashkenazis, they be themselves, they accept their own. The white Catholics, the Japanese, they are themselves and they accept their own. But when we can't do that. The Israelite thing is something for ourselves, by ourselves, for ourselves, and to the Negrams, that's like, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm telling massa. Y'all niggas thinking on y'all for yourselves.
Who this nigga on that name?
Thank you. That's literally what that is.
Who this nigga on that name?
Like, literally, who is this nigga riding a horse, which is a sign of status, of power, of wealth? Who is this nigga on this symbol of wealth, status, and power? Who this nigga on that nag?
Right.
I mean, that's what the conscious community is literally. Who this nigga on that nag?
We ain't used to thinking for ourselves or pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps.
Right.
Well, to them niggas, that's what you know what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah. That's why they're always talking about, I'm an African. Well, sir, the Africans are working with the European Union. Where is your seat at in the United Nations working with the Africans? And then it turns into an argument because why? They need a white man to think for them. They can't think for themselves. They can't answer that question. They hate themselves. And I'm going to tell you this as Yahweh's my witness. When I was a kid, I was called nigger all the time by whites. Me and my sister would be the only black kids in school. We would get spit on, pushed in the bushes, chased home, all that. We were little kids, right? We got beat down mentally so much that literally, this is the way I thought of myself. I thought that black people looked like monkeys, that we all had big lips, super dark skin, big eyes. We were unintelligent and ugly. Because that's what the white man put in our heads. That's what I thought. And I'm telling you, that's God's honest truth. For a little bit there, when I was a kid, like, maybe 10, 11, around that time, That's what I thought, because that's what I grew up with. White people telling me that I was ugly, I'm a nigger, I got big lips, I'm black, I'm this and that. That's how I grew up thinking. So when our people talk that bullshit, they can't lie to me because I used to think like that. That's why, and I know these niggas never got out of that. Now I know I'm an Israelite. Well, actually, I started getting self-love way, like, in my teens. But now I'm fully. I feel like at this point, and I tell him, I'm like, I don't feel the need. Show him just please said, not for real. Who is this nigga? Said that was in Cleveland, Judah. We talking about? Said that was in Cleveland. We talking about Just Blaze? No, this is in Oregon. No, some shit happened in Ohio too, where I got jumped by these white boys because these two white boys were bullying a white girl, and everybody on the bus was scared of these two boys. But I stood up and I got jumped trying to protect this. I didn't even know this girl. It could have been anybody. These guys were just like being unruly and just like, we were just trying to get home from school, and everybody was just like scared of these guys. But I stood up, not for her. I was stood up for anybody. Yeah, it was in Oregon. Right. But, right. But this is how I grew up. And so when I see the conscious community and they're like, and their movements that are created by white people, I know this is how they think. So they try to use the word Africa to make themselves feel better, but they ain't from no goddamn Africa. Like, I live in Japan. That don't mean I'm from Japan. Originally. You're not going to find the Natsu family thousands of years ago indigenous to Japan. It's not going to happen. Just like you're not going to find a bunch of Negroes, indigenous country of a bunch of niggas walking around in not one country in Africa. Not one. Which means what? We're not native to that continent. So when I'm talking to Ben find it inconceivable that we're not Africans. And I'm like, well, what about the Papua New Guinea people? They're quote unquote so-called blacks. They have afros, but they have blonde hair and blue eyes, but they had never been to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
They're not African. So just having dark skin don't make you an African. Who told you was an African? Because we wasn't taught that in slavery.
Right.
Right? Angelo said, yeah, my friends and I had to roll deep just to go to our local pool because the Asians, Laos, they couldn't stand us elementary school too. Well, see? Well, look, that's because the Torah says that we will be hated by all nations, not because of our skin color, precisely because we're dumber than a motherfucker. And I'm sorry to use the language. That's just what it is. Right? We've been taught to hate ourselves. And I know this for a fact because that's the way I felt when I was like 10 years old. And so I looked in the mirror one day and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm actually not that dark. My lips ain't really that big. And my fucking hair is an afro. I don't have little buckshots and naps or whatever. Like, how they depicted Negroes with the hair. I'm like, I don't look like that at all. My mama ain't even like dark. My mama's like like a yellow with a thin nose and lips. Like, what the fuck? And then I realized they put a goddamn spell on me. Green said, I think the first people on Earth was in the Middle East somewhere or on the West Hemisphere, somewhere by America or something. Most likely, first people was around Sumeria, Chaldea, or Israel, though not Africa. Though. Yeah, we were. It was Sumeria. The Japanese still have artifacts from Sumeria. Still, this day. So the whole point is, when Ben comes on, now let me go back real quick. Let me back up again real quick. So I'm on Rob's channel, right, and Empress Janice up there. There's these other women that are like mixed with half white. You can tell, right? And I'm not hating on that. I'm mixed with Puerto Rican, right? I'm not half. I'm mixed with. Right? And they're like trying to act like they're like so down for Rob Rack, but they're really not. Like, it's just more a dick and attention. Like a lot. Yeah, I realize a lot of like white women and white, like there's one. I like white women too, but there's one type of white woman I never liked. white women that only date black guys.
Nah, hey, that's fact. Like, 'cause they be acting different too. They be trying to act. I don't know. They be trying to act like a sister. It's like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean that's what it is. They be trying to act like a sister, but it's like, you know, we don't really have nothing in common at
Right.
all.
They were,
I've been with white girls before.
yeah, I mean, and when we want white girls, we want white girls, not white girls with the ponytail and the black lipstick that be like, oh, I don't mess with white boys.
Right.
Because they getting ran through by a whole bunch of brothers. So why would you even I always looked at it as like low class. Like if I'm gonna be with a white girl, she's got to be like a white woman, like
right.
white.
Not like a whoa Vicky.
Oh no, hell no! Like no whoa Vickies. I'm talking like a Charlize, a white woman that puts a raisin in her macaroni salad. A white woman.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people be like talking crazy about like Japanese people or Chinese or whatever. Those aren't real Japanese and Chinese. Yeah, they are ethnically, but they're Americans. A Japanese woman, they don't walk around with their ass cheeks out or wear mini skirts with their box almost showing, whatever. They don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
In America, they do. Right? They'd be doing every damn King Von song. Yeah. That brings to another point too, right?
That's true.
Yeah, that brings us to another point too. That's what we're going
to. It's like, damn.
Yeah, but listen. Yeah, if y'all remember CB420 Kara, she was always around. She was in Tour Nights, right? The white woman with the red hair. It was always cool until you noticed she went to her own platform, and then it was like dudes talking about having sex with transsexuals and all this kind of crazy shit. And then I would kind of look at Kara crazy, like, I don't know, man. How are you keeping the Torah and you around shit like this? This shit never made any sense to me, right? So me and Devian be making this music and shit, whatever, and then she would never say anything like, oh, well, apparently she runs some kind of music business or label, or she does some type of thing for some kind of label or whatever, but she would never reach out or extend a hand to Tour Nights at all, who embraced her, right? So me and Rob Rack, we were beefing. And I ain't taking shots at them because people keep saying I'm taking shots at them. I'm not. This is me and Rob Rack at this time we're beefing. And Rob Rack was saying some things about my wife and my kids. And said something about Kara's kid. So I'm looking at Kara like, wait a minute, how are you supporting a dude that's talking about my children? Right?
She was like sending the money and everything too.
Thank you. Sending the money, right? So Empress Janet comes on and she's like, Judah was mad because I was sending you money and blah, 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 so forth and so on, whatever, right? And like, I don't want to beef with Rob, so I'm like, I'm letting the shit go, whatever. She's talking about that facts. She's saying that I wanted her, this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 this, that, and whatever, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever, like, right? There's one thing I don't like is women trying to act like I'm after them when I'm not. Like, that bugs me. Like, I don't like false accusations. Like, don't accuse me of falsehood, right? Like, if I'm after you, you'll know about it. And ain't nobody after Empress Janet. Now, again, Rashida Strober, I think, split up with Empress Janet, possibly due to the same shit, because Kara was telling us and getting mad at me. She said, Judah, don't talk to Empress Janet. She uses the N word with the hard ER. Remember Devion?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
You don't remember Shalomi and Kara were on my back about Empress Janet, saying that Empress Janet calls us niggers.
I don't remember that.
All right, we'll have to get Shalomi on here. She would. It was in the chat. They would be like, Empress Janet says nigger, blah blah blah. She has a whole bunch of white races on her panel, which she does.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So she comes on a Rob's channel, and bear in mind, I'm not being racist. These are white women. They're white. right? And they are mad at me because I don't kiss their ass, and I call them out. I'm like, when Ben was on and he was talking that whatever, Hood Therapy comes on acting like she's the black man's savior, and Ben said to her, he said, "Why are you acting like you're the black man's savior?" And she said, "Because I am." Well, wait a minute. You're only our savior when it comes to beef sector, black sector, niggerism, gossip, and bullshit. Where are you at when there's positive black so-called black people? Where are you at? I ain't never seen Hood Therapy nowhere and nowhere and no positive black channel ever.
Yeah. Well, she don't even come out here no more. I used to see her name in the chat. I haven't seen her name on the chat.
Right, because we're not being goddamn monkeys for them. Is when your ass ain't cooning and being a goddamn buffoon for white people, they don't want nothing to do with you. They don't like that shit when you're a strong so-called black man. They don't like that shit. Who was it? Trinity Time Travel tried to call us dusty niggas, and she can't trust the black man, and blah 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 blah. That's what she said.
I saw that.
Now, when I said how much white man DNA got in your stomach, and did the white man have you licking semen off the ground, she got angry because what did that tell you? That was true.
Yo,
right? Of course. But what did she say? But they want to get on there, and we're all bitches and bitch ass niggas and dusties and blah 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 blah, and they all rock. Remember, these are like, they might be like white. I mean, she's mentally deranged, but she's still part white. So it's kind of like, I get it. Like, like to her, that her white side coming out. We're all dusty. We all want her. We all lusting after her. Blah 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 blah. And when I said I don't fuck with light-skinned black women, that's what I meant. I'm not attracted to light-skinned black women. That's my personal preference. I'm not saying they're not sexually attractive or pretty. I'm saying that's not the type of black woman that I would deal with. It would have to be a actual so-called black woman.
Well, it's because they act this. Excuse me. They act a certain way. I mean, they just have like this. You know what I'm saying? Like they better than a sister. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Even though she is a sister, it's just like, because I know some light skinned girls, and they be talking shit on dark skinned sisters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They be talking shit on them. They just have like this like different, I don't know, like perception, or they try to put themselves over. Just well, mostly because they part white or half white.
There you go. You're gonna get called the N-word. They're gonna say some crazy shit. And there's a reason why. There was a girl. Her name was Claudia in Cleveland. She was a cutie pie. She was mixed though. Her mother was white. I guess her father had got the mom pregnant and left. And she would always date these like balding white guys, like these like this funny looking white dudes. And she would always give me these old mean ass looks. Right. And it would always act really, really rude. And so I liked her though, of what I knew of her. But then we had mutual friends. So I would, they would be like, yo, Judah, like I know Claudia, I'm friends with her, blah, 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 blah. She don't date black guys. And I'm like, why not? And like, because her mother got played by a black guy and taught her that black men are evil and blah, 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 right? I'm like, okay, I got it. But ever since that time, I'm like, no more mixed black and white women for me because of that. That ruined it for me. So if and every sister I dealt with, you've seen, they're like kind of like high yellow, not high yellow. They're light brown to dark brown with afros, not stringy hair. Naturally, I don't deal with them because there's always some funny shit going on, and that's just
What was that? Green Buzz? He said some of them are good though. Not all of them like that. Like, I mean, we know all of them not like that, but like the ones that like I went to high school with, there was a chick named Brittany, and I'm pretty sure her mother was white. And her dad was a brother. Okay. And she didn't hang around niggas at all. At all.
See?
She was only hanging around white people. She was dating white dudes. I ain't never seen her with a black dude. You know what I'm saying? And there's also this other chick named Adrian. You know what I'm saying? Hanging around a whole bunch of white girls. She was on the cheerleading team. Didn't really associate with black dudes. If she did, like, one of my homeboys was like talking to her, but they never really like hung out or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She would always be with the white people.
See? So I've seen this growing up, especially, in Cleveland, I've seen this. And I was like, okay, like that's a turnoff for me. And I just don't, or like, I'm gonna keep it real. A black woman that mess with white dudes. We have a friend named Maya. I showed y'all a picture one time of her. Well, she was pretty. It's really funny when black women get with white guys, they let themselves go. Anyway,
oh man, yeah, bro, you ain't lying. They be trying to like turn white for real. They be adding extra highlight and makeup on and make their skin hella bright, and I'm like, bro.
And they're getting smutted out. Like, they're getting smutted out.
Yeah.
Smutted. I've heard white dudes talk about the things they do to black women when they, I mean, everyone knows, Just Blaze. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't mess with black women that mess with white dudes, because I already know what it is. Like, I have white friends. They're like nasty. You know how white guys are. They do shit like smack each other's balls and teabag each other, and they do little weird shit that black men don't do, right? So when they get black women, they turn them out, and they be having these black women doing all sorts of nasty shit. That's why Trinity was so she thought she was going to talk down on me, but when I started telling the truth on her ass, she was like, I'm going to sue you. I'm like, you're going to sue me for what? The truth? The white man smutted you out. Like, that's just the facts of the matter. Now look, these are the ones that be on Rob's channel, and they have a problem with me because they can feel that I'm not going to chase them around. They can do what they want. I don't have any problem with them, but don't ever try to say that I'm after you, because I don't mess with no black women that deal with white men. Just like white men don't deal with white women that deal with black dudes. They don't. Do y'all know that white porn actresses get paid less money when they do scenes with black men? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that, but I heard you mention it before, though.
Yeah. The ones who've been with, if she better lie, if a guy says, have you ever done a scene with a black guy? She better lie and say, hell no. Because if she says yes, she's going to get paid a lot less.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So that's what it is, though. And a lot of white men won't date white women who've been with black men. So I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just doing the same thing the white man's doing. Like, that's how I feel. I don't have a problem with that. Like, so the black women that date white men, they can have them. Like, what would I do with them? I already know he probably had them licking out the toilet, putting toilet plungers in their butt, making them eat dog food, like all sorts of crazy shit. That's what happens. So, just but I heard Rick is ride or die, but we'll cut you. I mean, yeah. Aston said, it's true. That's why Jenna Jameson, who was the biggest porn star in the 90s, said she would never do a scene with a black man and never will. She never has and never will. Yeah, because she won't get paid. Right? And that's fine. I'm not really, I like white women too, but I ain't over here chasing white girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for brothers that like white women, that's fine. That's your preference. I'm just saying, I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I like brown sisters that are not half white or super high yellow with stringy hair. That's just not me. I just don't like it. If I'm going to get that, I'll just get a white girl or an Asian woman or a Latina. Right? Angelo said, Judith, yo, I see the whitey talking crazy about blacks on FB. Click on their page and they have black girlfriends. I know they talk crazy to them, slave mentality. Oh, you already know it. Listen, bro, that show, the Ghetto Gaggers, that porn series, they are smacking black women, pouring talcum powder on their head, ejaculating on them, calling them the N-word, kicking them, humiliating them, and then they just throw money on them. And these women are literally crying afterwards. They're crying. They're so humiliated. But guess what? they go right back and do it again. Why? Because the pay is good. It'll be like 8 white guys in a circle degrading the shit out of a black woman, and she will sit there. Now, what the hell does Judahnaz want with a woman like that?
Right. Don't nobody want that, man.
Oh well, no, that's not true, Devion. There are some brothers out there. She was a white man. That means her status is higher to some degree.
Oh well, that nigga.
See, just like I said, when they run out of work, they'll do interracial every time. The world's still racist. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying I respect Ben Thorpe, because he's being honest. He says some shit that you might be like bugged out, like what? But you have to realize you can't isolate him. This is how white people think. This is why you have words like anti-Semitism. That don't stand for Jewish people, Jews of other colors. That just means the white man.
Mm-hmm.
Angela said, "I smut out the bunnies too, and I don't date black women who date white boys too." I mean, you know. I mean, I don't even smut out the white girls I had. I treated them with respect, like I treat all the women with respect. I'm just saying, like, you know, I know what it is. I did. I thought Punky Brewster was very cute, Aston. I really did. Just basically, all the adult film women are dirty. I mean, yeah, but there are some brothers that they listen. When I say this, I'm not talking about. You're gonna hear somebody big, "Oh, Joe, you now talking crazy." Me and Rob Rack was talking, because it's gonna be a show of mine on an upcoming new channel. It's gonna be a woman. I call them serial killers, and I asked Rob this, and I asked Ben this. I said, serial killers, which means women with lots of men. They've been with lots of men, lots of bodies. Are they edible? In other words, would you put your mouth on a woman that's been with 35 men? Devion?
No. No.
No, neither would I. Rob said yes.
Oh man, that's it's a lot of man DNA.
But a lot of brothers that will they don't see a problem with it. Me and I in Canada, you should seen the nasty white women there that these niggas was kissing on, like they had kissing on Beyonce, and white guys are sitting there laughing.
Oh, man.
And then they're getting mad at me because I, skinny Japanese women, while all their women were like I'm talking obese white women. Obese. And they were mad because I wasn't with an obese white woman. I had a skinny Japanese woman, and they're looking at me crazy. And Angelo said, I seen ghetto gaggers, they piss in their mouths too. Now, yeah, of course. What would a self-respecting so-called black man do with a gagger, a ghetto gagger? This is how white men get down. Like, yo, like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, that dude, Adam 22 from No Jumper, wow, he letting his wife get ran through. That shit's crazy. And he let brothers bust nuts in his wife.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
See? So I'm saying, like, yo, like, when I bring Ben on, Ben's gonna trigger a lot of people, but you're gonna have to like support him, because what Ben's gonna say is Ben's just being an honest white person who's saying, hey, look, I don't think blacks are that intelligent, and you have blacks, so-called blacks out there that will prove him right. Because I'll say, I'll let somebody up and say, well, how about this? Ramel's my boy. If you say to Ramel, we did this, we did that, we did this, what will he say?
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Or he'll be like,
say, we're from the Niger Congo. You're Congolese. Knowing goddamn well we ain't no Congolese. But, and I'm not making fun of her, but to white people, when they look at you, me and Devion are brownish red. But to white people, we are jet black. The most humongous lips you ever seen in your life. Red, glowing eyes. About to rape white women, rob a bank, steal, smoke crack, and steal cars. That's literally like what. Literally, I've been going to work. I went to work in America in Cleveland. I would wear a suit. I remember walking past this old white lady, and then I know she saw me because as soon as I walked by her car, I heard clunk clunk. I'm wearing a suit and tie.
Man, I'm telling you, like, we see that all the time. Like, you'll be driving, like, through these, like, rich white people neighborhoods, and you just be driving, you know what I'm saying? You'll wave at them, they'll just look at you.
See? That's what they see.
Yeah.
They see what Yahweh said, what? I'm going to provoke you with a non-people. Provoke you. You're gonna be like, yo, I'm wearing a goddamn suit, carrying a briefcase and an attaché. Why are you acting like I'm about to rob you? Well, because to them, you are 7 foot tall. You are so black, you're purple. And it looks like you're either thinking about raping them or stealing something from them. Why else would they lock the door? Shalom, Smash. It's a fact. So when you hear Ben talk, Ben's gonna talk. You can't get offended. Ben's being an honest white man. To him, we all look like Shaquille O'Neal, but 5 times darker. And that's how we look to most white people. That's why you have a Kara and all these were in the hood therapy, whatever. Because to them, they're thinking about black dick. That's it. That's all you're good for is dick. Dick and music and entertainment. That's it. And you know what that is? That's some old slave shit. What do you think the slave master's wife was doing when he wasn't away? I mean, when he went away, what was the slave master's wife doing with niggas, with the black man? She was doing the same thing he was doing with the black woman slaves.
My bad.
It's all right. In slavery, them white women was having sex with the black men, with the brothers, unbeknownst to her husband, getting their back blown out. That's what was happening. So that didn't change. So when you see these like white women around, you're only good for dick, rap music, negative rap music at that. Entertainment, long as you beefing and gossiping, that's all you're good for. They don't want to hear about nothing positive that you do. They don't want to hear that shit. You're only good for dick, entertainment, and that's pretty much what it is. Dick and entertainment. That's it. That's it. Y'all saw it. CB420 was in tour nights for 2 or 3 years. Now you see her around Empress Janet and Hood Therapy. The same white, the one, I wish Shalomi was here. She would be like, yeah. Carol used to tell me not to talk to Empress Janet because Empress Janet calls us niggers. Now, Empress Janet all on Rob channel. Oh, I'm in love with Rob. Oh, I'm in love with him. Oh, Judah wants to be with me. Sorry, I don't date mulatto women. And I know she was with white men, so that's pretty much out. He said Rob is deprived. I think Rob is just having fun. I did show Shalomi's pictures. I showed Kana. I was like, these are sisters that cam up. Because none of the women on this panel would cam up. They're calling us dusty and calling us bitches and blah, 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 blah. But none of them would cam up. And they're like, dude, you cam up. And I turn my camera on 99% of the time I was on the panel. Like, see? Now call me Dusty. And since I'm Dusty, show me the nigga that you laying down with. But they didn't have no men. Oh, your wife is Japanese. Yeah, but look who she lays down with every single night. Judahnaz. That's who she lays down with.
Hey, you know what's crazy? That lady Rhonda, Rhonda.
Yes.
She was like, Rob, Judah was talking trash on you while you was locked up.
They all say that. Rhonda said it. Mr. Randy said it. Keep saying it. And I'm like, so we're talking trash when Octavius and his girlfriend are coming to my channel, and we're trying to figure out a payment plan to send to Rob while he was in jail. And bear in mind, remember, when he left, we wasn't on good terms. He was talking trash about my wife, my kids. He said F the Most High. We wasn't on good terms when he went to jail. He said F the Most High and went to a whole another sector. So if I was talking trash, that was early on when when Kara and them looking for nigga dick on his panel sending them money when he was saying he was going to kill Kara's son. Wow. Aston said, Judah, what about those wealthy Arabs in Dubai who fly Instagram models out to shit in their mouths?
Yeah.
Of course. And you know what? I've seen some sisters off there.
Hey, what did what Ben say? He was like, what did he say? He was like, I can't really do the sisters. And he was like, they only hit me up for money.
Yes.
They only hit me up for money and something else.
And when he said he don't have no money, they disappear.
Yep.
So that's why I'm saying like Ben's like an exceptional white man in the fact that he is fucking honest. I mean, he's not. I wouldn't say he's an intellectual. He's not. He doesn't fucking know history, or he doesn't know. But as far as like just being like your everyday white guy that kind of voices his opinion, he's gonna give you the real deal. And he's gonna trigger a lot of people. But the thing is, he's not the only one.
He like Trump.
Yeah, he's like Donald Trump. But they're not being racist. They're being what they are. That's how they think. Yeah, Arabs they do, right? Arabs they East, yeah. I had a East Indian girlfriend. She was beautiful, but her brother was mad as he was a Sikh. Her brother was mad as fuck when he found out that I had dated his sister. Right? Shalom, Courtney, shalom. Just said, I know I'm late, but red glowing eyes. I mean, that's how they. That's how they look at us. That's why I said, y'all, son, go stand on a street corner with two other brothers and watch a cop roll up and ask you for your ID, because to them, 3 looks like 6 or 7 people. Let's break it up.
Man, one to them looked like 6, 7 people. Man, yeah. I was a sophomore in high school. I think I was 16. So I'm rolling with my uncle, right? My uncle Arabic. So, you know what I'm saying? He's like a pale Arab though. But you know what I'm saying? He married my auntie. But we was rolling, and I guess he blew past the red light. And the cop was talking to him, and he was like, "How old are you?" He asked me, and my uncle answered, and he was like, "Oh, he only 15." So the cop walked to my side and was like, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 16 actually, and my birthday is 12/19/1995." And he was like, "Step out the car for me," because he thought I was lying about my age. And I'm like, "Yo, bro, what the hell?" So he literally put me out the car, told me to put my hands behind my back, and he searched me. He's like, "You got ID on you?" I was like, "Yeah." The only ID I had was my school ID. He felt stupid, and he was like, "Just get back in the car," because niggas I was lying.
Yeah, listen, that happened to me. I worked at this place called Mark's in Solon. Anybody from Cleveland, y'all know what I'm talking about. Mark's is like a little supermarket. I get picked up by these 2 white guys. One white guy was my roommate. This dude used to smoke crack. The other dude was the dude whose grandmother was the witch. The guy in the back seat named Kevin, he had like a ounce of weed in his drawers. The dude George is driving his car, and he's like, "Yo, Judah." He's like, "Yo, man, I think I'm about to get arrested." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Look," and we're at a stoplight, and there are cops at every angle. Sure enough, boop, 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 they all pull us over, right? Pull us over. They get us all. They first start talking to him. They get him out the car and like they arrest him. Then they come to us, and they're like, "Sir, get out of the car." I get out of the car. They're like, "Where the drugs at?" I started grinning because the drugs were on the other white guy in the back seat. A big ass ounce of weed. They had just picked me up from work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, last I heard it's in Peru. I gave him a smart ass answer. And he's like, "Oh, smart ass." He takes my pants and starts shaking them as if something was going to fall out. Like, I guess an ounce is going to fall out of my drawers or something. The guy who had the white guy who had the ounce of weed in his drawers, he didn't even check him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm in my work clothes still. So even though I'm coming from work, to them, I might have just robbed the bank, and it's happened to that might have just been a goddamn disguise. All I'm saying is, they're
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm only 16. He didn't pull my uncle out the car or nothing, didn't search him or nothing. He showed pulled me out the car, had this death grip on my hands, and was like, "Spread your legs, don't move." He searched me, and all I had was my school ID.
See? But they're literally not sitting there contemplating like, oh man, I need to be evil. No, it is just the way God wired them. That's why he said, I made these people to put their foot in your ass because you don't want to serve me. You're going to serve them in hardness and rigor. And that's what it is. That's why they're the people that are going to provoke you to anger. Now, again, I'm just saying all that to say, when he comes on, when my channel comes back, when he comes on and he starts talking, now he says some things that are effed up. Like, I'll give you an example, right? There's a guy called Rich Bleezy that came on Rob's channel, right? And Rich Bleezy was 19 years old and had sex with a 13-year-old girl. And he said he would do it again. And I was like, sir, 19 years old is like sophomore in college and or the military. I'm like, a 13-year-old girl is like 8th grade. In some schools, 8th grade is middle school.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, and in some schools, 8th grade is middle school. In my high school, 8th grade was high school. It was 8 to 12. But in other schools, 8th grade was middle school. So if you're 19, you're supposed to be a sophomore in college or in the military or whatever, and you're dating messing around with an effing a 13-year-old girl, that's statutory rape.
Yeah,
When I asked Ben, we had to like get it. I was like, Ben wouldn't say that. He just wouldn't say it. And I'm like, Ben, bro, stop. You have a daughter that's 21, right? So Rob had to get at him and was like, Rob. No, my question was, I said, Ben, if the police would have caught this guy in the car having sex with a 13-year-old girl, and he knocked on the window and put the shine of flashlight on them and said, give me your ID, and found out that he was 19 years old and the girl was 13, where would Rich Bleezy have gone that night? Let me ask it again, y'all.
My bad. Say it one more time.
If the police would caught him having sex with that 13-year-old girl, where would he have gone that night?
Oh, he would have went to that jail.
Jail. And Ben wouldn't say it, and I'm like, Ben, bro, like, come on, bro, I get it. In the 1800s, maybe motherfuckers 55 did marry 12-year-olds, right? Let me say it again. Maybe 100 years ago, maybe a 25-year-old, a 35-year-old did marry a 12-year-old girl, right? Maybe that was. But also, do y'all also know that 50 years ago, 60 years ago, men would beat the shit out of their wives and no one did anything about it? Y'all didn't know that? In the 50s and 60s, a white family called Mr. Johnson. If Bob Johnson was to beat Mrs. Johnson's ass and Mr. Smith and Mrs. Smith heard it next door, they didn't call the police. That's the way it was. But that you can't do that now. Or how about this? In the 80s, your parents could spank you with a belt. Your neighbors could spank you with a belt. Now it's child abuse.
Yeah.
So now being 19 years old, having sex with a 13-year-old is pedophilia, statutory rape. Ben's older, so he didn't look at it like that. I'm like, yeah, I get it. In the 1800s, yeah, but this is 2023. That shit ain't popping right now. Yes, Ascent. She's right. Sister Ascent knows what I'm talking about. In the 50s and 60s, you could smack the shit out of Sister Kanaj. She got out of her mouth talking crazy, talking about some nigga, you about to do this and you about to do that. You'd be like, what, woman? And nobody would say a goddamn thing about it. They would say nothing. Matter of fact, women didn't even raise their voices at men in those days. A man would stand up and be like, woman, shut your goddamn mouth. Don't you goddamn dare ever raise your voice at me in my house. And guess what she would do? Shut the fuck up. There wasn't no running to the neighbors. Devion slapped me. They're going to be like, what'd you do? Not, he's an asshole. No, what did you do? Because that's what it was. Now, nowadays you can't do that, but that's how it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as I said, although critical of what feminism has become, that was one of the good results of feminism. I mean, yeah, well, men shouldn't have been. Listen, look, I don't hate women, and I don't. You know, my mom used to get beat, whatever. I'm just saying, women wasn't up in men's faces talking about some yo bitch ass nigga, yo punk ass nigga, blah blah blah. They didn't do that. Go watch Good Times. James Evans wasn't getting cursed out by Florida. James Evans would be like, "Woman, this is what I said. Damn it, this is how it's going down." And Florida, shut the fuck up. She didn't get y'all too probably young to watch Good Times with JJ and Michael and
I remember Good Times.
All right. Well, the father James, Florida wasn't talking crazy to James,
right?
So that didn't happen back then. But now, you know, right? So when Ben, no, that's where Ben goes off when he starts like doing that crazy shit where it's like, Ben, bro, we get it. You're a little bit older, but bro, that's not shit ain't popping now. Like, you know, I mean, come on, man. Ain't nobody having sex with a 13-year-old girl at no 19 years old. I mean, no, it is happening, but it's still wrong. Cordy said in some states that's still in law books that you can beat your wife. Arkansas, for example. I mean, yes, it is. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they be trying to put the age of consent lower in certain states too.
Yeah, I know. Go to Saudi Arabia and watch what happens to them women. They get their ass beat.
Yeah, they sure do. Yeah, they do.
And there ain't no he's going to jail. They're gonna be like, she got. Well, what did she do? Well, she must have got out of line. There wasn't no. There ain't no. I don't want to have sex tonight. No, you're gonna lift up your burqa. You're gonna give him some coochie. That's what you're gonna be doing, unless you're on your period. There ain't no. I got a headache, or nigga get out of my house. I'm about to move my new boyfriend in. He gonna wind up dead. You gonna wind up dead. In them Arab countries and African countries, y'all seen what happens when them Africans commit adultery? The whole goddamn village will set them on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, I'm just saying to say, you know, I got to do that at work. But yeah, I want to say that, you know, my channel comes back at 9. And I want to say this too. If y'all hear me on Rob's channel going crazy, is because Nandy and Devion, remember what you showed me about the censorship?
Yeah.
Now I'm telling you,
the disinformation task force.
The information task. Now listen, when she flagged me, we put her video up of her talking crazy about me and others with homosexual slurs. But again, they didn't give her a strike, and she just privated her video. They didn't do anything. What does that mean? Nandy ain't no gangster, nothing. She works for whoever is behind the censorship, the government.
Yep.
She, in an indirect way, tells you this already. I know the legal work. I'm gonna sue you. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. How the hell are you a gangster disciple and a goddamn paralegal?
She been talking about she gonna start suing people.
See?
She been talking about. She said she was gonna sue Saldetta for like $50 million or some shit.
See? But she's supposed to be a gangster. Yes, Courtney, she flagged me again. She thinks because she is working for the white folks on YouTube or government, she can talk crazy about you all day long. Talk about your family, talk about your kids, whatever. As soon as you talk about her and air her out, flag. That's called snitching. 1. There's nothing ghetto or hood about that. 2, how come the white man don't penalize her for all the shit she talks about everybody? That's the government. Informant. Remember she got arrested on that train? Mm-hmm. She's been arrested multiple times. So once your ass is arrested multiple times, you're in the system.
They keep tabs on you too.
They keep tabs on you. Thank you, brother. They keep tabs on you. You mean you working for them? Yeah. Yes. White Oscar. Devion has a video of a white Jewish lady saying black men are the biggest threat to the Jewish people.
Yeah.
Let us say something about white Jewish people are the biggest threat to black Americans and watch what happens.
Well, she said, if I'm mistaken, she said the black youth. That's what she said.
The black youth. Super predators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the not Abdullah Muhammad with the goddamn you know, the goddamn missile launcher. Little Ray smoking Reggie is the biggest threat to these people. And what the crazy shit is, this is why I'm not surprised. I used to be like, yo, how does our people not understand? How do they not see this shit is open? This is plain and open. You can clearly see that these people work, that we got niggas working for COINTELPRO, George Soros, the hats, and wherever else group behind the scenes funding and pushing the bullshit. Right? Nanny don't have no content. None.
At all.
No content.
She used to do videos on the Black Panthers and all that. She don't do none of that no more. All her videos is her lying and talking about other people.
See? Oh, the Black Panthers. What happened to them? They got infiltrated.
Yeah.
Them niggas was YAG. They turned them niggas YAG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Courtney, on this channel, I have a hat saying how they're going to do this to us and do that to us. I was in the chat last night talking to Devion and Jeremias on Facebook. There's another chat with Abu, who is down with Vocab alone. Abu puts a video and he calls the Israelites he says anti-Semites say blah, 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 talking about the Israelites, talking about us, right? So I put in the chat these white Ashkenazis saying what they're gonna do to blacks. And no one said a word. And I said, oh, so everyone's going to get quiet when the white man starts talking about us. And I asked him, I put another one in there, and I said, does this sound like love speech or hate? Abu wouldn't even address it. Again, they're not sitting there contemplating, I'm going to wake up today and be racist towards blacks. That's how God programmed them, because they're going to provoke you to anger when you're intelligent. When you're intelligent, they're going to provoke you because you know better. When you don't know better and you're fucking lost and you're a goddamn slave to them and you have no integrity, no self-love, no self-respect, you don't care what they say and do to you because you need them to think for you.
Like Omar Stoudemire.
Yes.
He was like, if you ain't, what did he say? He was like, if you ain't for Israel,
F you.
Then F you.
If you're not for the same people that said they're going to pretty much exterminate us,
they kicking or quote unquote black Jews out of Israel.
Yes, Chinese Jews can go there. It's fine.
Yep.
Whoever, but black Jews, y'all got to go.
Yep.
You got to go. They sterilize you and everything. Put your ass next to a nuclear power plant. This is what, and then you got niggas. Facts, yeah. Psalm 83. This hasn't happened yet, but yeah, pretty much, yeah. They are all Confederate, right? When they can't make no more money off of us. Did you know now that streaming music, they stopped paying the artists for streaming their music?
Hey, and I heard when they was streaming, like when the artist streaming for like 1,000 views, you get like 7 cents or some shit like that.
See?
You only get 7 cents.
Now you can't get that. Now you get nothing. Which means what? They done made all the money off of the rap music. They done smut it out. They done turned all these niggas gay. They done did everything. Got niggas worshiping Satan, selling their soul. They got niggas to do all the. And again, look what they did. Now they pulled the plug on all of it.
Yep. Nah, because I heard somebody. I can't remember who was talking about it. I think it was like Joe Budden podcast, if I'm not mistaken. But they was talking about the streaming service or whatever and how artists like barely make money from it.
Yes.
Unless you like under a label and then the label cut the contract with the streaming service.
Yes.
But they get the majority of the portion of, you know what I'm saying, the money. The artists really get anything.
See? That's slavery. And that's the Torah. You'll be the tail and not the head.
Right.
Why? Because our people, and then again, that goes back to what Ben said. He said, black people can't think for themselves. They need the white man. And the OWASP dude said they need the white man to think for them. And since we're unable to think for ourselves, that's why you get a penny Your CD costs $20. You get a penny off that motherfucker. Why? Because you went under them and you needed them to do blah, 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 because you didn't want to do it yourself. So, okay, since you gave them control of your art form, now they control it. Now they decide who gets in. So don't be surprised that Eminem gets put up as the top rapper of all time when there are MCs out there that will destroy Eminem. But, that's how, but again, they're not sitting there plotting like, how can we be more racist? No, there's nothing. They don't see anything wrong with that. When Lear Cohen said, well, we need to push the drug culture and the deaths of blacks so that my family can eat.
Yeah, Lear Cohen said that.
Yes, Lear Cohen from Young Thug's label guy, 300 Entertainment, literally said on Breakfast Club in front of Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy, y'all got to die and get strung out on drugs and make music where y'all kill each other for me to put food on my table.
Yeah,
that sounds like,
I'll say our people perpetuate it. Joe Budden was like, cause J. Cole, he more so like he more like a uplifting, more positive type rapper, right? You know the song he made with Lil Durk, All My Life?
Yes, I like that.
So Joe Budden was like, J. Cole, stop getting around these thug ass niggas. He was like, we want to hear kill him, shoot him, FBOB, do all this. And he was like, J. Cole, every time you come around, you mess that up. He was like, nigga, stay in your lane.
See? Yeah. Daylight said the same thing. Daylight said he was driving his car. That song came on. And he was like, literally right after that, they played a Little Durk song reminding you that he's a killer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get happy, niggas. Oh, y'all niggas feeling inspirational? Let me put on this drill music where you didn't talk about killing and to remind you that we run this shit. We gonna make you feel good for a little bit. We gonna get your ass right back in the sunken place, and we gonna put that negative energy back on your ass. Oh, I need to read this. Green Bud said, YouTube pays only. Oh, I gotta tell y'all a thing after that. Watch this. YouTube pays only $6 per 1,000 views. Listen, y'all. I think it's even less than that. What was it again? Green Bud said YouTube pays $6 per 1,000 views. This means that your estimated earnings would be $1,200 to $6,000 for every million views. Holy shit. But me and I found out something different. Wait, what was it? You did the math. Okay, Aishan said 60 cents. Yeah, I think it is. I think you might have it wrong, Green, but I think it's 60 cents per 1,000 views. Right? So YouTube is literally taking all your goddamn money, which is really funny because that's exactly what the record companies do. That's why when they flag your channel and you try to respond back, they already know who you are. You already know who's running it. White people running this shit. They know exactly who you are. They know exactly where you live. They know your content. They know whatever. If you're not, when you have a contract with them, with YouTube, when you're monetized and they're getting money off you, they let a lot of shit slide. When you are like me, you don't have a contract with them. Oh, they're going to like shadow ban you. They're going to do this. They're going to message your channel. Blah, 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 blah. That's what they're going to do. So a lot of our people, if they even are our people, now I'm beginning to doubt that some of these niggas really are so-called blacks, just because they look like us, right? They have no content. They need to bang on the Bible or they need to bang on the Israelites because they have no content because their people are not that interesting. I mean, like, come on, man. Let's think about it. Why would you need to be talking about Vocab Malone's show? He forgot to eat. This is not a diss, but he doesn't even teach Christianity anymore. All he keeps attacking is the Israelites. That means his religion isn't that interesting because he can't talk about it. He needs to talk about us to get views. Right? Lear Cohen hasn't wrote a rap in his life. If y'all know who Lear Cohen started off with, he started out with the Beastie Boys in them. But he was never a producer. He was just like a guy that hung around. So how he got the position of power, that's why Dame Dash was like, he's a culture vulture. He never used to do a goddamn thing. He was just a guy that would just be around Def Jam, around Rick Rubin, the Beastie Boys, Run DMC and them, but he was never a person that like did anything. He didn't produce, he didn't rap, he didn't do anything. Now he's signing Young Thug, and is he trying to get Young Thug out of jail? No. Not at all, no. I mean, to a degree, Angelo, but I mean, like, it's going to happen in the future where, like, a Gog and Magog, where they are going to be together trying to get us out. But yeah, I think it's like 60 cents. So when I was like, wait a minute, because I looked it up, and it was like, we're like, damn, man, like, so if your ass got to be making like millions and millions of views to make a good, hefty, not millions, but like Hassan Campbell said he got a billion views, and he said he was bringing home like $50,000 checks, $60,000 checks because he was getting like tons and tons of views. All these other people, they're not making money like that, and they don't have no goddamn content, so they keep talking about Israelites in the Bible because they don't have no content. Nobody want to hear about no goddamn Africa. Why? Because it's not interesting. Right? They have to talk about us because their people are not interesting. Nobody want to hear that shit. Courtney said, yes, artists only make money from tours and appearances. Actually, they have a thing called a 360 deal where the company gets a part of that too. And if you make t-shirts, the company get a part of that too. You make headbands, a part of that too. Tour money, the company get part of that too. That's a 360 deal. They totally got your ass in total slavery.
Facts. But I mean, also too, you gotta pay your production team. You gotta pay the people who shoot the videos. You gotta pay the producer. You gotta do all that. So
yes.
you really still ain't getting much.
Right? Jeremiah said, name a rapper that would destroy Eminem. Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, Let them battle. Yeah, I would say Lupe. No, I would say Lupe.
Lupe would destroy Eminem. Lupe had Mos Def about to cry. Remember that? Lupe was like, Mos Def, I'll battle you. This Mos Def was about to cry. He was so mad. Like, oh man, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. Yeah, I was like,
They were supposed to battle again, but Mos Def was like, nah, no.
Hell no. Talking with Lupe Fiasco? Hell no. All that double entendre shit that Lupe be doing. Go listen to that song, Dumb It Down, and go read his verses. You'll be like, holy shit. Like, if you get what he's saying, he's saying some double entendre, triple entendre shit. Who else? Rock Marciano, Jay Electronica would beat Eminem. Because Eminem can rap, but he don't have depth in his content. He can rap, he can put words together, but he don't have depth in his content. Where Jay Electronica could be saying some shit where you'd be like, God damn.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh, Earl Sweatshirt.
Mick Jenkins too. Man, Mick Jenkins nice. Like
I gotta hear more of his stuff. I gotta hear more. Black Thought.
Yeah, Black Thought. Black Thought go hard.
Black Thought, man, come on, bro. Pharoah Monch. If y'all are familiar with Pharoah Monch, like, bruh, this dude's like super ill. All your super ill rappers don't sell, so people think that they're too lyrical. Eminem, he'll polish off a lot of rappers. Like, one of my favorite rappers is West Side Gun. He can't beat Eminem in a battle.
Nah, he can't. Nah, West Side, he rapping over trap beats now too. I'm like, man.
Right. Tyler the Creator will get cream. Lil Wayne, people like that, he'll beat niggas like that. But he's not gonna beat top tier lyricists. I'll even say one of my favorite rappers is Conway the Machine from Griselda. All he talks about, his content is just shooting people and selling drugs, though.
Yeah, and he actually signed a Shady, ain't
he? Was. He said that Eminem wasn't really putting a lot of work behind him. But yeah, Eminem can beat somebody. He can beat somebody like 50 Cent. I love 50, but like he can't fuck with Eminem lyrically. Nah. Green Bus said Eminem has only like 2 or 3 mixtapes that are actually decent, and it was his first ones, Infinite, Slim Shady LP, and the Marshall Mathers LP. I agree. And when he was on Raucous Records, he was spitting. But he's more like a comedy rapper, I want to kill my mother, blah blah blah, whatever. But he can rap. Like, don't get me wrong, but he don't have no content. It's like he can put words together. Annabelle, shalom, sister. She said, I feel like black people are not stupid. They just don't focus on knowledge. I guess it's not interesting. Not surprised about the music industry. It falls under Lucifer's talent. Well, first let me answer the first part. We are stupid. You can literally get, I've been debating for 10 years just alone on YouTube. The shit that I've heard our people say is like, please never speak again. You're embarrassing us. Like, if there's any non-so-called black people watching, they're probably laughing like, yep, these niggas still haven't evolved from being monkeys. Still. You got people that unsubscribed and no longer are on our group because we don't subscribe to stupidity. You won't see certain people around us anymore because they shit don't make no goddamn sense. And we're trying to tell them, nigga, grow the fuck up. You too goddamn old to be this goddamn dumb. And then saying that you're an Israelite. If you're keeping the Torah, you would never be this goddamn stupid. There's no way. Unless they're in a religion and not keeping the Torah, right? There's a difference. When you study the Torah, you begin to think differently. These guys are following a religion of white people. And the Most High said, no longer shall they lean upon the one that strikes me, but they'll lean upon me. We lean upon Yahweh. We don't have no rabbis, no elders down with the Jesuit, Catholic Church, Christian, whatever. No, Yahweh alone. His Holy Spirit rests upon us. We study and we get to understanding. You learn the language. You know how the Torah is framed and how it works. And then you go on from there. Our people want to follow other people. This is why you keep trying to bring in Talmud, Kabbalah, rabbis, this, such and such that. Don't they know that them people don't serve Yahweh? They told you who they serve. Lucifer. The Christians and them other people work together. These people are smart this way. What they said, yeah, well, our strongest method is we always change our names. I'll give you an example. Read the Torah and read the book of Jeremiah. I think it's 12 and 16. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me get my well, if I'm mistaken, I think it's chapter 12, verse 16, I think. And it says, if the Gentiles learn the ways of my people, which is the Torah, just as they have taught my people to worship Baal, and as they swear, as Yahweh lives, then, the Most High says he'll bless them, the Gentiles. Now, watch this. I always ask my wife this. Nobody asked Devion. Devion, when's the last time you drove your car down the street and saw a church called the First Episcopalian Church of Baal?
No, I have.
Have you ever seen the synagogue of Baal worship?
No, I have not.
The mosque of Baal worship?
Nope.
And Freemasonry, do they call Hiram Abiff a Baal or do they call him Hiram Abiff?
They call him Hiram Abiff. Or
right.
It's another word they give him too.
Jobulon.
Yeah, they call him something. I forgot the name of it, but they call him something else too.
Grand Architect of the Universe.
Yeah. It was like something Solomon. Something Solomon or something like that.
Solomon?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they call him that too.
Oh, I gotta check that out. But yeah, well, basically, the Satan is Baal worship. So they're not calling him Baal. They're calling him another name. So that's why the Most High was like, all right, since you don't want to follow me, I'm gonna put your ass in slavery, and you're gonna worship Baal. You're gonna worship idols of wood and stone that cannot see, hear, smell, taste, talk, then they can't do a damn thing. And you're gonna worship them along with your slave master. And sure enough, that's what we do. We worship the same God. Well, we don't, but our people worship the same God as our slave master. That's a sign of stupidity. You mean this? So they're saying that their God, like, you see what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. Why would you worship the same God as your oppressor?
Right.
That's a sign of stupidity.
Hey,
Now they're saying, oh, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I think it's Jeremiah too, and it was like, like it was like among nations where you have gone. It was like, I will feed you wormwood, and it was like, I will give you poisonous water to drink. But
right.
I think the word for wormwood was like a curse.
I forgot like, the word for it. Yeah,
I did too. But it was like the definition was like a curse.
Mm.
You know, well, poisonous water would be like, you know what I'm saying, a different doctrine.
Well, see, he said Lupe did a lecture on one of Eminem's songs. I mean, Eminem can rap. I'm just saying Eminem can't beat Lupe. Y'all heard Solomon the Jew? I like his music. I like A Star, No Options. He's IUIC, but he has good music. There's IUIC Japan here. And I reached out to them. And of course, them niggas is a freaking cult. So my channel come back, they're going to get it. And they be coming to Tokyo, spreading the goddamn Christianity, which Christianity is becoming big in Japan, right? So they don't need more Christianity, right? And they're nothing but Christians. And it's kind of like, yeah, like they're Christians, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, come on, man. Someone said Dark Low. Cause he can rap. No, he can rap. Well, Jay Electronica, this is Eminem. Remember? He was like, he's like, Eminem is a culture vulture. And Eminem didn't say a word. You know who spoke up for Eminem? Royce the 5'9" had to step in for Eminem to go at Jay Electronica. And everybody was like, oh shit, it's about to be a Jay Electronica Royce the 5'9" battle. But nope, they don't want none of Jay Electronica. None. He's just too deep. Annabelle said, oh no, these black people over here are stereotypically idiotic. There are no other black sectors that are intelligent and successful. Not this one, though, I admit. Thank you, sister. Yeah, we you know, I was and this is no shot at Rob. I'm actually surprised that Rob can actually tolerate the beef in black sector, because he don't really come from that. And people be saying like the craziest off the wall. I literally felt dirty yesterday when I got off of Rob's channel. Not it wasn't because of Rob. It was like the women were coming on and the shit they were saying. And it was like, yo, man, this is the most low level degenerate people. And I'm like, I don't know how Rob does it, but I guess Rob don't really be paying attention. I guess I don't know, because I would be like, yo, man, this is this low level. This is low class. This is low budget. I don't know how Rob does it, but he does it. You know, I don't know. But I know that I had told Devion and Jeremiah, I was like, yo, man, but I think we better stick with our own thing, whatever, because that you know, that beef sector, black sector, it's just all day, every day niggerism. All day. All day. And like and the white folks done left YouTube and went to, they then left, right? There goes the neighborhood. They done left YouTube and went to Rumble and left what? Left us in the goddamn ghetto again.
Yeah, that's facts. They everybody whole bunch of people leaving YouTube. They've been
See?
leaving YouTube. They
They
go to
left
BitChute. Some
BitChute.
people even leaving BitChute now.
Where are they going?
Rumble.
Okay.
They go to Rumble or like it's like some other website called Brighteon, and then it's another one. I forgot the name of the other one though.
Reikion. How you spell that?
It's like Bright, and then after T is EON, if I'm not mistaken. Brighteon.
Reikion. Oh, is it like a developed site or is it some bullshit?
I haven't been to it, but there's the dude I can't remember his name, but he always making videos. Not Greg Reese. I can't remember his name, but if you heard it, if you heard his voice, you know exactly what I'm talking about because he be having a whole bunch of videos on BitChute. Sometimes it be on Alex Jones too.
Oh, okay. Is it Nick Fuentes? Oh, no, not Nick Fuentes.
No, not Nick Fuentes. Damn, I can't think of the dude's name right now.
White guy?
Yeah, it's a white dude.
Older?
I think he was the one. Didn't he interview Celeste Solon, the lady who worked for FEMA?
I'm not sure who that is. I'm sure if I.
It was a lady who was talking about the jab when it first came out.
Oh, is it that? I forgot his name. Russell Brand?
No, not him. Well, actually, they trying to demonetize. Well, not demonetize, but censor Rumble because they wouldn't demonetize Russell Brand.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, we know who's behind that. No, West Side Gun can't be Eminem. No, bro. Like West Side Gun's dope, but he can't lyrically mess with. Realize West Side Gun is a coke drug dealer rapper, and he does it well, but he tells you he's like he's like it takes me 20 minutes to write my raps, which means he's not putting a lot of thought into it. Yeah. Where I know that Eminem puts a lot of effort into his bars because he can make words that don't even rhyme. So that takes a skill. I'll give him that, but
Yeah, when he started making that song with DJ Drama and them trap beats, I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, and he said he would never do that too. He was like, I'm not rapping over no fruity beats.
Yeah,
but I guess yeah. Someone said, "Man, stop. Cassidy would not be Eminem." Do you mean like? I'm talking, Jeremiah. Are you talking about like on stage with mics plugged up, or do you mean like on wax? On wax, Cassidy can't be Eminem. No. Face to face, Eminem's getting scraped. I mean, maybe Ghostface is one of the greatest. Eminem can't fuck with Loaded Lux in face to face battle on stage. No, absolutely not. No. I mean, we haven't even seen Eminem even do that. Eminem's good on record. We have never seen Eminem battle except for on 8 Mile. We haven't seen him battle.
Yes.
Nah, Eminem can't fuck with nobody. I don't think he can. Can you even imagine Eminem on stage battling? I can't even imagine him on stage battling now in 2023.
Shit.
Good people. Like Cassie did lose the goods. You think Eminem can beat Goods in the battle on stage? Man, he didn't lose it. Hitman's not good. No way. No.
Hitman. He's from St. Louis too.
Oh, yeah. I don't think Hitman's that good.
He just got a whole bunch of gun bars.
Yeah.
That's what his rhyme scheme consists of.
Yes, and he has some sports theme or schemes in there too. Yeah, I think Cassidy would beat Eminem on stage, but not on wax. Actually, I don't know, man. I seen Cassidy destroy Meek Mill. I seen Cassidy whip up on niggas on wax too. I don't know. That'd be a good battle. But Eminem won't. He don't battle nobody. He won't. This is like Mariah Carey and Britney Spears. And it's like they can't really battle back. You know. He did beat Cannabis. I'll give him that. He did whoop Cannabis's ass on record. Stan was about Cannabis, and the crazy shit is that song went like sold millions, and it was about Cannabis. So
Stan, the one where he was like he drove off into a lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about it was dissing Cannabis in that song. He dissed Cannabis and made the shit like a hit.
Right.
So yeah, Meek Mill's trash. I don't know why people think yeah.
Yeah, that nigga garbage.
I'm scared of battle because he proved he's not the best rapper in the world. But we know he's not the best rapper in the world. But he can rap though. I would say that he's definitely top 20. He's like in this time right now, I would say he's top 20. Like MCs. I wouldn't say he's top 5 because his last album's like the Music to Murder By. That wasn't very good. I heard it. It wasn't very good.
You said who?
Eminem had his last album, Music to Murder By, or some shit, wasn't very good. Were you sitting in the bathtub?
Oh.
He's rapping all fast and shit, and it's like
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can't get with the fast rappers. I mean, they cool. Like Twisted cool. You know what I'm saying? I can't really get with Tech 9.
I mean, if you do it, Busta Rhymes,
yeah,
do
right.
it too, but if you do it all the time, it's just like wearing the ears.
Yeah.
Like, but he does it sometimes or whatever. But on the Marshall Mathers LP, he was spitting, but he wasn't doing that extra fast shit. You just can't really.
It was one time I heard about Eminem. I think it's called Rap God.
Yeah.
Where he was like spitting like mad fast.
Yes.
Superhuman. Some.
Right. I mean, listen. No one's saying he can't rap, but I'm saying like a whole album of that. And then like Eminem is not the Eminem of 1998. Y'all gotta hear Eminem from like the when he was down with the Outsiders and all that. Like Eminem was like like underground MC. He wasn't tainted by the industry. It wasn't. He actually was like he used to rap, or it was Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Eminem, Pace One, High and Mighty. All of them were all, Raucous Records. Like around that time was Eminem. Then he got signed to Dr. Dre, and you still heard Eminem from those days of Eminem. The Eminem of today, that's not the Eminem that we grew up on. That's not he's not. He don't even rap the same. Because when you get rich, you're gonna rap about.
Yeah.
Tech 9 above Eminem. I was never really into Tech 9. Not at all.
No, me neither.
And so I've seen decent rappers in the studio who absolutely suck in battle rap. Honestly, battle rap is part roasting, rapping, and snooping around people's lives. Very talented. Yeah, I agree. But it's battle rap though. I agree. And it gets redundant. At times I don't watch battle rap as much as I used to because I don't want to hear gun bars every single. I'm like, do y'all need to talk about anything else besides guns? Like, come on, man.
That's like the most common thing in battle rap.
Yeah. Even Daylight be like, battle rap is whack. He's like, all he rap about is gun bars. Oh, he said, Terry Brown said, last freestyle I heard M do was back in 2011, BET Cypher. Joe Budden watched him on that. Hey, man, I used to sleep on Joe Budden until I heard this thing called mood music. And I was like, wait a minute, because I was used to pump it up. That's all I knew about Joe Budden. I actually heard like an album, like a mixtape called Mood Music. And I was like, damn, this nigga can rap. Like Joe Budden can rap. Like rap. Prodigy just and Joe Budden washed Prodigy. Grippers, I ain't gonna lie. I like when Eminem was on Mobb Deep, Twisted Beat. I'm so bored. I'm gonna create my own language. Fans dub. You can suck by Lebo or what? Yeah, Eminem was funny. I mean, he can rap. Ain't no one saying he didn't suck. People be trying to front and say he. He don't have no content. Jeremiah, he can rap. I mean, like anybody can put words together. Like, what is he talking about? I like both of them. I like both albums. I think they're both good. Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers. But that he just, you know, he just don't have no content. Like, you know, it's like putting words together is cool, but my nigga, like, what are you talking about? I mean, wait, Joe Budden still disses Eminem. Eminem won't say, he won't even respond back. He won't. If Joe Budden disses him on his podcast, he'd be like, nah, this album sucks. And Eminem will like just complain. He won't direct any bars because if Joe Budden decides to get in that booth, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Joe Budden can rap. Oh, they gave Eminem the world record. You know what? You know why I don't like the fast rap shit? Because of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm not a fan. Never was. I don't think I like one song by them. Not one. Everybody was like, "Oh, Bone Thugs and Harmony." Remember, I'm from Cleveland, and I would be like, "Man, I ain't trying to hear this old fast rapping shit, these old whack ass beats. Like, I thought the niggas was trash." And I'm from Cleveland, so you know I'm not being biased. I don't like that fast rapping shit. Like, sometimes it's okay, but all the time they just kind of like took me out. Even that song with Bone Thugs and Harmony and Biggie Smalls. Fast forward, next track. I can't do it.
Tell me what you gonna do.
And I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Nah, nigga, cut it out. Like, yo, niggas gotta realize when that shit came out, I'm listening to, you know, if y'all old enough, y'all know CNN Capone Noriega first tape with Blood Money and all that shit. Like, yo, I'm listening to Blood Money, the Firm album, Cannabis, DMX, all that shit, and then I'm hearing boom, 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 and I'm like, how come we don't have no rappers from Cleveland spitting bars? We got these old funny Afro wearing niggas, like with these old whack ass beats. Like, come on, bro. I mean, all these niggas all rap this. Like, how's every single member in the group rap the same? That I thought that was whack. Have you heard 500 plus Eminem songs? Not 500, no, but I mean, I've heard enough Eminem to be like, fast forward. Yeah, like Rap God was dope. Like, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, but this, it's not, it's, listen, he can rap. Like no one's taking that away from him. But I like content. Like MF Doom was his flow on 1 to 10. His flow 4. On 1 to 10, his flow is a 4. But if you listen to what he's saying, it's like a 9 or a 10. He does it in a very, very basic way. But when you break down his bars, you're like, man, this nigga funny as shit. That nigga was like something but the beast with 2 backs. Do you know what the beast with 2 backs is? People having sex. He had a song about a girl with bad breath. And like if you have to listen to it like 10 times before you get it. That's why Earl Sweatshirt all them love MF Doom, why everyone loved him, because it's like he's so witty and his flow is so basic, but you break down what he's talking about. You're like, man, this nigga funny as shit. Like, it's very fucking clever. Like, very clever. Rock Marciano does that. He'd be like, he said a girl's ass is so fat, it's like trying to stick Rod Strickland.
Yeah.
And it goes over everybody's head. Then nigga said something like a ball player with a torn meniscus. First off, niggas don't use meniscus in their raps.
Yeah, he was like, what did he say? He was like, he sprayed
me, I'm on
something,
shit.
and then he said fall back. He said fall back like a ball player with a torn meniscus.
Yes.
So, something like that.
Yes. He was like, this nigga said, I forgot how it goes, but he was like, before I put you on a team with lazy players or some shit, it was like, I forgot. No, before I put you on a losing team with lazy players. Like, the way he like says shit is just like, yo, like what the, yo, Rock Marciano is updated MF Doom. You can tell the influence, but he's like a little bit more lyrical than MF Doom, and he makes better beats. Nah, man, Joe Budden's great. Bro, why didn't remember I say Budden's scared of Eminem and Budden didn't say shit? Because he doesn't rap anymore. He stopped. He like gave up. He just stopped rapping. Yeah, MCA's great, and he's a cool ass dude too. Because I grew up on Eminem and he was good, but he just doesn't have content. He can rap, but there's more than putting words together. Ghostface be doing that. Ghostface be saying shit to say shit. He be calling guns gorillas, and I'm like, bro, come on, bro. like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, he can rap, but you know. What about Cuban Links? Chief is the oh, that's one of the greatest albums of all time. Built for Cuban Links. Like, that's one of the greatest albums of all time. You're right, front to back. Yeah, that's a great album, and the second one too. Music to Drive By is my favorite one. The production on there is fucking incredible with DJ Slip, DJ Mike T, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, bro, I can't, bro. I can't with Bone Thugs and Harmony. I just can't. They just don't have no raps. Like they don't have any. CNW better than NWA? Well, 8. There was another rapper that was with 8 named Chill MC, and I think Chill MC went to jail, and it was just 8 by himself. So to say they're better than NWA, who had multiple members, I can't really say that. And then Dr. Dre on production with early NWA beats, nah, I can't say that. I can't say that. No. Niggas for Life is fucking great. That's a great album. Go listen to that shit. Like Appetite for Destruction. Like, listen to them beats. You're like, yo, it's gangster rap, but like they're like hip hop. Like, it's like hip hop still. It's not like the Bloods and Crips banging on whack. Not like that type of shit. It's like NWA was really hip hop. Dearman said, so he gave up, but y'all say he better than Eminem, but Budden won't make a diss track. I mean, because he's doing podcasting now. He be dissing Drake and shit. Drake be like talking about Joe Budden. Joe Budden still won't respond back. I mean, yeah, like Eminem will go at Britney Spears, Michael Jackson, people like that.
Joe Budden, he did make a comeback like a long time ago. It was a while ago. I forgot the name of the song though.
Was it from Slaughterhouse?
Nah, it was. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. Green Bud said, that's what I'm trying to say. Eminem just be mostly speaking gibberish. I mean, he's putting words together, but he's not saying anything. Which is fine.
Was it? I think it was called. Was it called Afraid? No, I think it was called Wake. Actually, he got a couple of them.
What's it called?
He got a couple of them. There's one called Afraid, and he got one called Wake.
Okay. Y'all gotta check out mood music. Cordy said, I gotta agree with the Wavy Jew. M is a damn beast. Not too many touching him, honestly. Oh, I disagree. I disagree. Yeah. Niggas try to assassinate me, God. Like, nigga, no one even know you, nigga. Nigga try to assassinate me. Assassination when nigga know your ass. Like, you're famous and someone kill you. No one knew Ghostface. Niggas tried to assassinate me, God. Ghostface, he's stupid. Yeah, Spice One was good. I actually have I have a song by KRS-One and Eminem. And actually, Eminem does scrape KRS, but the KRS verse is old from I'm Still Number One. But Eminem's verse was updated. It was like maybe 2001, 2, something like that, or whatever. Like Eminem got him on that. But KRS's verse is from like 88 or some shit. So we can't really count that. But man, Big Daddy Kane beat KRS-One in verses, so I can't. I don't have a whole much stock in KRS these days.
And he's still making music.
Yeah, he's still, but he's like, it's like trash. Yeah. He's not getting within like the last good album he made was with Marley Marl. The rest of the shit is like trash. Nigga still got that 1988 flow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, Big is good, but I never really liked the fact it's just so satanic. Yeah, I thought Biggie was 1 to 10. I would give Biggie like a 7. His storytelling ability is really good, but I don't think that he was like that good of an MC. I think like Jada Kiss and them were like better. Nas, I always liked Nas in them at that time better than Cannabis. Niggas like that to me were better than Big lyrically. I would put Eminem over Biggie Smalls lyrically. I would put Big Pun over Biggie Smalls lyrically. Nigga said, even if I stuttered, I would still shit on you. What do you say? Then how that shit go? The nigga said, something like, if I chitter chatter, you shitter shatter. I'm the kid out of the Bronx that will stomp you to death like it didn't matter. Like come on, man. The nigga, he was like Eminem. He could fit these syllables in. It was like, even if I chitter chatter, you shitter chatter. I'm the kid out of the Bronx that'll stomp you to death like it didn't matter. It's in a song John Blaze with Nas, Jada Kiss, Fat Joe, and I don't know, man. I think Jada Kiss like killed everybody on that shit. No, actually, no. Big Pun had the number 1 verse. Jada Kiss came second, Nas third, and Fat Joe came in last. Oh, and Raekwon came in last. Oh, yeah. Niggas ain't fucking with the Jizza. Wait a minute. Niggas ain't fucking with the RZA. The RZA is like a ill ass fucking MC. Like the RZA, bro. Come on, the RZA. Yeah, Liquid Swords is fucking classic. That nigga said lyrics is weak like clock radio speakers. Do you know clock radio speakers? Come on, bro. Lyrics is weak like clock radio speakers. Niggas didn't even know what clock radio speakers are, bro. This shit is weak as fuck. They cannot. The volume is terrible. Jizz is great. Yeah, Scarface is great too.
Yeah, Scarface dope. So is Cool G Rap.
Oh my god, that's who. Yo, y'all do know that? Yeah, Cool G Rap is like who Eminem and like Big Pun and them. That's like their idol is like Cool G Rap. Go listen to like the first album with that Men at Work and Roads to Riches and all that. Oh, or how about that doom 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 Mob Deep and Cool G Rap with Alchemist on the beat. Listen to Cool G Rap's verse. I might have to upload to my StreamYard. This nigga Cool G Rap destroyed everybody.
Yeah, he can spit.
And he's old. Bro, you never heard the lyrics to that song, The Realist?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Well, listen to Cool G Rap's verse. And then Prodigy goes next. And man, there ain't. It's like, bro, why'd you even go after? You should have Cool G Rap should have went last. There was no point in going after Cool G Rap murdered that track. Wait, hold on, wait.
I think didn't Griselda, they just had a song with Cool G Rap too.
Oh, they did? I know they have a song called Cool G Rap, but I didn't know they had a song with him.
Was it?
Yeah. Wait, listen to this. Watch the bar breakdown. Then this Cool G Rap said, "Yo, when the gaps reveal, you cats get peeled, and that's the deal. Fuck a bitch ass that switch fast, niggas that lack the real. When the slugs burst, G Rap be hanging at your mug first. Niggas is bloodthirst. We'll see who get plugged worse. We dug earth. The place you put the nickel plate is your facial. Bullets ain't racial, kid. They only hate you. My 9 will seem like it's a time machine. BC date you. Jacking you more than a ripper. My 5th's an organ shifter. The human organism lifter. You'll be hearing organs if you leaving organs. If you let these forests hit you with a law split you, a fork pitcher to bump heads with those who bump lead. Accurate shots in the back of your knot. Leave you one dead. G-Rap, Havoc, and Prodigy. Let these bitch niggas be where the bodies be done. Yo, it gotta be. Look, bruh. The one part where he said it, he like did the triplet where he was like, niggas is bloodthirst. We see who get plugged worse. We dug earth. The place you put the nickel plate is to your facial. Bullets ain't racial, kid. They only hate you. My 9 will seem like it's a time machine. BC date you. Jacking you more than Ripper. My 5th's an organ shifter. Your human organism lifter. You'll be hearing organs if you're leaving orphans. If you let these forests hit you with a law split you. Bruh. Are you niggas hear what this nigga just said? My 5th's an organ niggas. Bruh. I'm gonna read it one more time so y'all niggas get what this nigga just said, bro. And then Project's verse was like whack compared to this. I'm sorry, one more time. Eminem ain't doing this, bro. Niggas is bloodthirst. We'll see who get plug worse. We dug earth. The place you put the nickel plate is to your facial. Bullets ain't racial, kid. They only hate you. My 9 will seem like it's a time machine. BC date you. Jacking you more than Ripper. My 5th's an organ shifter. The human organism lifter. You'll be hearing organs if you're leaving orphans. If you let these 4s hit you, where the law split you. Come on, bro. And then Prodigy goes after, and it's kind of like fast forward, like next rap. Like, bro, Coogee rap, bro. I think the only person that can fuck a Coogee rap from the old school, Slick Rick. Y'all ain't hear Slick Rick? Bro, Slick Rick is like one of the illest. And he can rap fast too. He do that fast ass rapping shit on the second album, man. Slick Rick is fucking. And that's who Nas gets his shit from. Streets in New York, yeah. Ill Street Blues. You lose because I got the ill. Suckers are clobber because my town's full of banks and robbers. No, I fucked the rap up. He says suckers are clobber because my town is full of cops and robbers. You ain't promised tomorrow in this little shop of horrors. I forgot his verse. But yo, this is back in like 93, 94. Yo, Coogee rap, bro. Oh, Jeremiah, if you say Eminem's the best, then you got to say Master Ace is the best because Master Ace is who Eminem got a style from. Master Ace is from the Juice Crew with Big Daddy Kane, Craig G, MC Shan, Roxanne Shante, Molly Marl. There's somebody else. Coogee rap. And Master Ace was the new dude. And there was a song called The Symphony. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. And MC Shan was like kind of like a big shot at the time. And he was like, I ain't getting on that shit. And then Master Ace got on there. Judy, you got to be honest. You don't truly listen to M's lyrics, do you? That dude put stuff together like poetry, bro. Yes, I do, bro. I grew up on Eminem. But not this Eminem. The real Eminem, with the battle rapping Eminem. The Most Def Raucous Records Eminem, where he was the Outsiders. You know, if y'all know who the Outsiders is, Pace One of them, they were down with the Fugees. Who's the other group? Do you remember Devian? Do you remember the Fugees album? And there's a song called Cowboys, and it's Lauryn Hill and Raw Digger on it, and a guy called John. What the fuck is his name? He has a dope ass song. John, he has dreadlocks. If you have the Fugees album, goes to the song called Cowboys. I forgot why I didn't bring that up. But I do listen to it. But yeah, but anyway, these guys on there, Pace One and all them, that's who Eminem came up with. This new Eminem is not when he's rapping with 50 Cent and like all of them or whatever. This is a different Eminem. Yeah, Big L was all right. I was never really a big fan of Big L. And Ghostface is great. Because even back then he didn't have no content. He was just a rapper. He didn't talk about like anything.
Man, I mean, like if you listen to him now, like there's like white rappers coming up now, a dude named Token. His style is just like Eminem.
He signed him.
Yeah. White dude named Token. They rap just alike.
Yes, he had a song with him and like they had the same exact cadence.
Yeah.
Same exact topic or content. Making veterans run for medicine because I put out more lights than fight with Con Edison. Yeah, that's from the Symphony. Dun, 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 dun. Big Daddy Kane was like, put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself. Man, he was spitting back then, bro. Like, come on.
Hey,
yeah, he does.
This is one song. This is one song with Big Daddy Kane. It's this kid. I think his name was. What his name was? It was like Shaheem or something like that.
Yeah, Shaheem yeah, he was in Wu-Tang.
Yeah, Shaheem, and then Jay-Z
Yes,
and ODB. It's
I
called
have
Show
that.
and Prove. It's called Show and Prove.
Yeah, I had that. That's where Jay-Z's rapping fast as fuck. But
Yeah.
if you listen to who really was spitting, who won that? Who had the best verse? Don't lie. Old dirty bastard.
Yeah.
You don't remember
He
you don't remember you don't remember
did have a hard verse. He was at the end.
Yeah, you don't remember because Jay-Z was like, I'm like Prince Jeans to rip the ass out of nigga.
Yeah.
Right? And then all of a sudden big ODB comes in with his verse, and it's not so much his like it's like how he delivered it. He like killed his shit was just better. Like he just new shady artist drops single with Eminem. Let's get his name. His name is Easy Mill. I'm sorry. The guy's name is Easy Mill, Devion.
Okay. But no, Token, he sounds just like Eminem.
Look, here's the dude. Eminem and Dr. Dre signed Las Vegas artist Easy Mill to Shady Records Aftermath. New single featuring Eminem drops on August 11th. And this guy literally has the same exact cadence as Eminem. Like, no different. I mean, Eminem out-raps him, of course, but, Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know she was still rapping. I didn't know she rapped. Haley? Yeah, that was good back in like 1991?
Yeah, that was a goal.
Yeah, the Prince used to literally have jeans with his ass ripped out.
And he was like something like Prince Jeans, I bring the ass out the nigga or something.
Yeah, that's what he meant to say. Yeah. I'm like Prince Jeans, I bring the ass out of nigga. Yes. Hey man, I seen J. Cole beat fucking Royce the 5'9" on that song Balabu.
Yeah, but Blabo Bloat, something like that.
Did you hear J. Cole's verse?
Yeah.
That nigga was ripping, bro.
Yeah. You ever heard he got a song called False Prophets. That song hard.
Yeah, he dissing Kanye in that song. That's a good ass. Yeah, he dissing Kanye.
He got one more too. He got a song with Kaz. The dude that signed to him on Dreamville. It's called damn, why can't I think of the name of the song? I listen to the damn song all the time. It's J. Cole and Kaz.
COZ?
Yeah, COZZ. It's called Knock the Hustle. That song hard.
Yo, man, niggas ain't fucking with J. Cole. And he's a very humble brother, too. J. Cole can spit. I have a song with, you hear that one song? We Just Begun. And it's like J. Cole, Mos Def, Jay Electronica, and Talib Kweli. J. Cole was like young as fuck. But his verse was hard. Like, I'm trying to think who had the best verse in that song. I would say maybe Jay Electronica took the best verse, but J. Cole was like a little kid. What's it called? We only just begun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you never heard that?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Mos Def. Jay Electronica. Lyric Genius. Wait. It's called Just Begun. Yeah, it's I'm trying to do watch J. Cole's verse. I'm trying to like read off J. Cole's verse. Hold on. Hey, y'all remember Control, right?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah. He was going on everybody. He was like Jermaine Cole, Big Crit, Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mills, A$AP Rocky, Drake, Jay Electron,
yeah.
Tyler McMillan. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas.
I mean, I was like, holy shit.
He was like, make sure not one more now than Verb is heard from you niggas.
Yes. Did you hear do you remember Jay Electronica's verse though?
Yeah. He was how he started. Yeah, I can't remember how he started, but he had a hard verse too.
Yeah, you think it was like it's like an angel kissing you. It's like an angel kissing you in the dark or some crazy shit. This shit was like niggas was like Rick Rubin was like, God damn, that's poetic as shit. Here, watch the J. Cole off the song. It's called Just Begun. J. Cole was like, now here's the memo. I'm a rebel without a cause, a bezel without no flaws. And shawty, you straight, but you look better without no draws. Let's sweat out this alcohol. I'm about to ball. I never let up. Look how I just crept out without applause. Fed up with all the frauds. Left y'all without a job. The center of attention, this is clever, I'm Paul Gasol. Really, though, I'm LeBron. Really, don't get my mind on this new school of rappers. I really go Columbine and throw up the dollar sign. Boy, you know I'm a shine. Flows in Ramadan. Because a couple of years ago, the game had they pajamas on. But now they on my dick, man, I should throw a condom on. Hey, because niggas coming raw like I ain't got one on. And I ain't stopping nor copping no please. I just lock, load, and squeeze. Dog, I'm on a higher level. I'm on top of nosebleeds. Niggas say they sick, but when they rock, they don't sneeze. Like that nigga on the block waving Glock, but one... Bruh, this nigga J. Cole spitting, bro. Look, bruh. The nigga said, he said, the flow is Ramadan, which is fast. Because a couple years ago, the game had pajamas on. But now they on my dick, man. I should throw a condom on. Hey, because I'm a nigga coming raw like I ain't got one on. And I ain't gonna stop nor cop no please. I just lock, load, and squeeze. Dog, I'm on a higher level. I'm on top of nosebleeds. Niggas, like, come on, man. Niggas using wordplay. Niggas say they sick, but when they rock, they don't sneeze. You know when nigga, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Real quick. JLX verse was like, smile on my face, tears of a sad clown. Feeling out of place as I whistle the cab down. If I tip extra, can I huff a cig? Blow my smoke out the window, dropping ashes on the bridge. I'm in New York like Akeem and Simi was, trying to get the lobby door open from a Simi buzz. I just want to go to the slum and throw money on the floor like Notorious Bum. Build a home, teach a class, start a revolution. Free the mind, heal the body, talking evolution. This the Black Elohim Anunnaki. I'm sorry. This the Black Elohim Anunnaki rap. That Farrakhan Hakeem Olajuwon Gaddafi rap. I dedicate this to my niggas in New Orleans, rocking black and gold stocking caps and floor delay shocky hats. I'm in the courtroom screaming who that on the devil, serving gumbo with a shovel, dog. I'm on another level. Me and Kweli come together like two pieces of metal. We magnetize the ghetto, and that's when fucking J. Cole comes in and like, I'm gonna have to give it to J. Cole. He won that shit.
Hey, here go. These are lyrics from Knock the Hustle with that song with Kaj.
Yes.
He was like, death to the imposters. Label be the king. My dream can win Oscars. My niggas turn mobsters. My white friends doctors. Fatherless child. He said, fatherless child. Listen how I got this knowledge is wild. Streets taught me speak softly, nigga. Watch from the crowd. Cause any nigga that's loud just want attention and eventually blow. No fake niggas allowed in my circle, dog. You been to half the shit I've been through. It'll hurt your dog. Tread softly. My niggas moving state to state, running late. Watch them. Trying to avoid state troopers, that's the weight watchers. Run this dope, stack this cake till they say gotcha, or till the fat lady sings and niggas hate operas, and Oprah hate niggas. Make no mistake that we know the state still, we hope to make over 8 figures. Slim chances, but niggas bet against the odds, and who am I to criticize how you play your cards, dog? Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this song is hard.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna like check that out.
And then he was like, yeah, it's called Kaz verse. It's all right. His second verse, he like kind of fell off. But then J. Cole came on and he sang the rest of the song. And then he was like, look, I never admitted trying to get my brother acquitted. Yo, tell the judge I'd be happy to pay him off if he with it. My flesh and blood hauled off to the cell. I search for heaven as I see him getting lost in this hell, headed for coffin to jail. To never try is the ultimate fail. But love is wanting more from someone than they want for themselves. Deep. I guess I love a lot. Because the more I do my thing, the more I feel the guilt and shame that my brother's not. Reminiscing, we was kids screaming, fuck a cop. Guess he took it serious. For me, that shit was just for props. Arms too skinny to hug the block. I found comfort in my dreams of things seen on the screen of fortune and fame. Decisions, the Porsche, the range. I take a trip back to the Ville, only corpses remain. Some of them niggas still breathing, but they dead inside. Victims of a genocide. Tears fill my eyes, dog.
Yeah, that nigga spitting.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeremiah's over here fronting on that shit. Come on, man. Just Play said y'all heard my ears. Wait. Wait, I got. Come on, man. Jeremiah's. When I come back on here, I'm gonna need you to show me one. I ain't gonna tell you even who wrote this verse. I'm gonna say it good and slow. When I'm gonna put this verse right back up again when I come back on here. You're gonna show me an Eminem verse that's fucking with this. I ain't gonna tell you who it is. He said, "This marathon shit. Let's see who first to the finish. If it's less than 100 racks, it don't deserve your attention, cause burdens come with it. My second test was serving a sentence. My first was to make a brick jump like it was hurdling." Bro, my first was to make a brick jump like it was hurdling fences. Certainly, my last shit was a courtesy, nigga. And further, we had bust downs before you heard of me, nigga. Shoe boxes stacked with racks sitting vertically in them. I'm fresh out of luck because I'm here. I deserve to be, nigga. I sat back a vet and watched beginners winning my belts. Burn my bridges, came back a good swimmer like Phelps. You know the feeling. Young black male, what's the Dylan? Take your whole life to get it. It only lasts you a minute. In the kitchen counting cash with cats with backward agendas. Put a Benz in a brick, then toss it back in the blender. Come on, bro. That was us next to a big like I was Puff. The good die young, all my OGs 30 and up. And Alexander McQueen's break when they And Alexander McQueen kicks just to dirty him up. Money trees, branches break when they're not sturdy enough. See, I was good with the bad guy role. Water in my jewels, put them on and baptized hoes. Walk in my shoes, we got shack-sized souls. We flatlined the whack rappers wearing high-sized Bruh, this nigga said, water in my jewels, put them on and baptize hoes. Walk in my shoes, we got shack-sized souls. We flatlined those whack niggas. Shut up, I'm fucking up the shit. We flatlined those whack rap niggas wearing half-sized clothes. What's the dilly? I'm only about 6 hours from Philly. That's an hour on the plane. I'll make it 3 in a Bentley. My bitch keeps saying I'm famous, but it ain't hit me. I'm too ghetto, mellow out. This Hollywood shit tricky. See, I knew an A&R before I was weighing hard. Back when Nicki Minaj was in a training bra. You better play this game. You better play it hard. The judge will give you life, and later that day, he gonna be playing golf. I'm from that era. We don't pay it if you pay it wrong. Back when your parents got your baby shoes plated bronze. We took hip-hop and made it ours. I sold quarters just... Bro, let me stop. My nigga, the nigga said back when Nicki Minaj... Bro, stop,
Wait,
bro.
Is that Rock?
Like that.
Is that Rock?
No, it's Benny the Butcher.
Oh, okay.
Nigga said, see, before an A&R, I was weighing hard back when Nicki Minaj was in a training bra. You play this game, you better play it hard. Judges give you life, and later that day, he gonna be playing golf. I'm from the era we don't pay it if you weighed it wrong. Back when your parents got your baby shoes plated bronze. We took hip-hop and made it ours. Come on, bro. Benny the Butcher, nigga. Come on, bro. Eminem, you have to show me some verses better than that.
Hey, yeah, Benny the Butcher go hard though. I got one more. It's from this cat, Mick Jenkins. I have to show it though.
Yeah, share that, bro. Oh, hold on.
This from this Mick Jenkins.
Let me make it big. Hold on.
Right, he was dissing basically TDE and Kendrick, and they never responded. But yeah, he said he was like, wait. He said, fuck wrong with these niggas. Well, right here. He said, these niggas talkers, not walkers. The driver, Paul Walker, I got it. Can't touch him. Like, now I'm sipping that Henny Hypnotic. And he was like, honestly, can't nobody come for me except Kendrick. And I hope you offended like it's untrue. Don't make me debunk your kung fu. Fuck up the whole feng shui when we come through. They can't hurt us. My shit in Target. I'm Nate Burkus that ain't perfect. Can't she walk out with the javelin? Y'all niggas babbling about who the greatest and who after him. If intelligent discussion was dribbling, you be traveling and I'll be somewhere. Harlem Globetrotting trafficking, truth from adamant. About the handle I got on this shit, I'm patting it after James Harden and James Patterson. Don't make me Alex cross tween, skip through that lane and change strategy. And he was like, niggas lose medullas fucking with my shooters. Rappers lose medallion fucking with Chicago. So many niggas hanging. No, wait, hold on. So many niggas hanging. They know Mr. Cooper. Police stay as shooters. Then like bloopers, they gonna play that shit on TV till we Stevie to it. They say we can make them drink the water. I don't know if we can lead them to it. I see the difference. I don't see improvement. They see people like that look like me. Oh, my bad. They see people that look like me that's leeching to it. And apparently speaking on it is preaching to them. And apparently having opinions is tragic to mention, no matter intention, but only when you got blue checks and new checks and a few flows more than a duplex. I'm too stressed for all this. 5th grade, bitch mate. Watch your mouth when you spit facts. What for? I got the fire, nigga. Her soul album, and I knew that I inspired niggas. Greatly Alex Haley at the root of it all. My quest for love just wasn't suited for y'all, and my black thoughts won't be muted or diluted, and living water can be polluted at all. Secluded I be. Too many delusions I see. When you speaking, you losing me. That's your 15 minutes, you losing them. They draw their conclusion, I just be disproving them. My ink hold weight. This paper hold heat like aluminum foil. You're correct in assuming the soil is fertile. I'm growing like weeds. I'm growing my weed. My shorty look like she come from where they growing y'all weave at. Y'all throwing shade at 3-man weave that. It's been a 1-man fast break. Y'all ain't even seen a team yet.
Bruh. Who is that?
This Mick Jenkins. He got a song called Bruce Banner.
Yeah, Jeremiah, you're gonna have to come up, bro. We're gonna have to do bar breakdown. We got to do a tour night bar breakdown. We like just get an Eminem song and highlight the specific bars you right, and I'll get I'll pick I'll get Rock Marciano and be like, bruh, like listen, come on, bro. But let me get over here, y'all. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have my channel, my actual channel is coming back. We are going to start a new channel. I don't know if you guys would be interested in it. A lot of white folks will be interested in it. I'm trying to think of a trolling title kind of title for it. Have guests on that stick to the topic. We won't be like dropping the link and like carrying the topic about nothing else. It won't be that long. The videos won't be long at all. We want to monetize. Devion's also going to have, and Jeremiah's also going to have the password, excuse me, in case they want to do a show or if I'm not around and I can't do it or whatever, or if they want to just feel like doing a show or whatever, or they're paying attention. It's like relationship stuff, some political stuff, some funny shit, you know what I'm saying? Like not too serious, but kind of serious, joking. Language would not be cursing and shit like that. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rock Marciano. That's all I listen to is Rock Marciano and Jay Electronica mostly. 90% of the time, listening to Rock Marciano. My wife is beginning to like love his shit. She's like, yo, like this shit's fucking crazy. I'm like, I told you. She was in the Griselda. Now she's in the Rock.
That's fact. That's what Kiana be listening to. Like, I'll come home. She got Griselda playing, some damn Rock Marciano, some Rome Streets playing. I'm like, bro,
this shit hard.
Yeah, I know.
Nigga, Rock Marciano hard. I'm like, how are niggas not listening to this? I be looking at this page. I'm like, how are niggas not listening to this shit?
Hey, that song, JJ, was it JJ Flash? That song hard, bro.
Yeah.
He was
have you heard
like jumping Jack Flash?
Bruh, you ever heard Bruh Man or Sweet Nothings? Oh my gosh. He has a whole bunch of rock songs. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck? This dude's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he go hard.
Like Rock's fucking amazing. All right, y'all. Let me get over here, y'all. I got to do at work. I got to go to work in like an hour. Thank y'all for tuning in, though. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have Ben on. We're gonna have a new channel. I have to move in like next month, so I'm not sure if I have it necessarily ready. But we gonna wait till Devion like has like free time too in the winter. YouTube is getting dumb. Starlito, ain't he a DJ?
Nah, he rap with Don Tripp. Him and Don Tripp be making mixtapes together and stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got my shit working out, Devion. Basically, me and Isaac got I got my mic and my vocal shit. So I hope is your shit working out. And I got.
Oh, word up.
Yeah.
It worked when I don't record with my outboard gear. So it's actually the dB is higher when I don't record with my my outboard gear. So I have to record just through the microphone. Instead of it going through like a compressor and an EQ, I just have to record it through my microphone.
Okay. Real quick, you know that Owaspi group?
Yeah.
Well, I have a beat where it's just gonna be just spitting. There's not a hook, and y'all, and when Devion gets his shit, and when I get my shit right. Hold on, wait. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on, y'all. Y'all might want to watch this. Hold on. I'll do my verse, send it to Devion,
Hey, word up. I still got some. I got some verses in the vault. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, ever since I spit that that battle rap for was it out the blue, he ain't said nothing.
No, he didn't. Yo, what the fuck? I don't know if my volume is working. Hold on. I know y'all seeing cheeks. Hold on. Tell me if I can hear. Can you hear this, Devion? Hold
on. No, I can't hear it.
Damn, man.
You have to do the one where you got to click play the audio, and you have to click on that specific tab.
All right, hold on. Can you hear it now, though?
Nah. Nah, I can't hear it.
You hear that? You hear it? Hold on.
Nah.
See, it won't let me share.
Nah, I can't hear it. You sound far away from the mic too.
Hold on. It's just in Japanese now. I don't know why. All the way back.
Nah, I can't hear it.
You still can't hear it?
No. It's quiet. It's quiet unless you talk.
Hold on. You know why my microphone? Stop sharing. Hold on, it won't stop sharing.
Nah, it's not coming to the speakers.
You can't hear this.
Nah, it's not coming through.
Wait, how do you hear me? But it's not coming through?
You said what?
How do you hear me? But the song is playing.
I can hear you talking. I can't hear the song though.
I know. How do you not hear me? What?
I said no sound. It sounds muffled.
I know. I don't. It's for my Google Drive, but I'm trying to like share it, but it won't fucking I'm trying to get I up here, but she won't come up here.
If you click on present and then click on Chrome tab, and then it's a little box at the bottom say share tab audio, and then you just click on the tab that you want to share.
It's Japanese. I can't tell what it says. My shit always going back to Japanese for some reason.
Well, once you click the present button, go all the way to the right, and then you'll see all the tabs you have popped up.
You aren't sharing the screen.
Oh well. Hold on. Just pause. Watch. Now, when I share, you can't share the audio. Look, right here, right? Could it be possibly because the microphone's plugged up? All right. Go. What? I did that.
Okay.
All right. Watch. This right?
And then click on that.
I'll click on this.
And then share.
All right. I hope y'all. Oh, okay. I see it. This shit is all in Japanese. All right. Hope this plays. Hope y'all hear it. Here we go.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Just a spit. For it. Just a loop. So it's just the beats. just a beat to like spit over because OWASP beats or diss track. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem, nigga. So you know.
They throwing diss tracks out, bro.
Yes.
Oh, bro, we gotta come soon.
You don't remember they dissed Naphtali?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's the song.
It was that Selah Shalom dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, we'll get these niggas. We got because we have more. Plus, they're rapping over Wu-Tang beats and shit. I'm like, nigga, we got like a whole bunch of instrumentals. But yeah, you know that beat that doom 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 doom. Prodigy from Mobb Deep spit over that. EPMD. It's like a normal Funkmaster Flex freestyle beat. You know, you just throw it on, let it loop, and just rip.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm gonna drop my verses on it. And I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. Hey, I'm ready.
Yeah, man. I got to get my notes ready for my debate. But after that, man, I said she's gonna help me. We're gonna try to figure out my fucking vocal program, and then we're gonna start smoking these niggas. You know.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
We be trying to. We're gonna have to try to record. We gotta make sure little man sleep. You gonna hear him crying in the background.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Well. Hey man, well, you know, I know that comes with it. You know, I'm about to have my fourth baby, so I finally told her parents and shit. They got kind of angry. I knew they was gonna get angry, but hey man, hey, they didn't know that the so-called black man is virile, man. We can impregnate every woman on the goddamn planet. So you know.
Yeah, I thought Kiana go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Man, have no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's hey. Shit,
maybe not yet. Maybe when it's tomorrow, like 1. But hey, I can't control it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, like wait like a year or two. You know, so he you know, it's easier for the didn't they say F the Most High too in the rap? No, he said something about Jesus, but he said white Jesus, Prodigy. But Nas was the first one. Remember, Nas was like, when I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. And everybody was like, oh my goodness. That was like 1994. I know niggas remember that shit, but Nas wasn't even famous yet. He was on a song called Live at the Barbecue from Large Professor, Main Source. And when Nas's Park came out, no one had ever heard of Nas before. He was like, I shoot slugs from my brain just like a rifle. Some. I leave the microphone split. Play Mr. Tuffy while I'm on some pretty tone shit. Something, my architect pieces. When I was 12, I went to hell with snuffing Jesus. And he was like, and niggas was like, they lost their fucking minds. Like, it was over. Niggas was like, who the fuck is Nas? And sure enough, he got 4 mics with Illmatic, one of the greatest albums of all time. That's when Nas was Nas. Until the nigga made that shit with Little Nas X. I can't fuck with that nigga no more. I had this old ass verse. I'm trying to think if I remember it. It was like, I had spit it to Show and Prove that Big Daddy Kane song. I think it was like, it's super old. It was like, I think I was like, flow tighter than car sex. I'm on next, blowing up like who armed this, so bomb. Harder than Teflon, bring power like Armstrong. And I was like, Jesus Christ, flow of a Godson. Son and swagger jackers, I'm packing records just for the records, perfecting the craft. All I do is spaz on tracks. Guaranteed murder with a pen or a pencil coming from my mind. Boy, you effing with a chemist. I always forget what I said after that, but it was like mad old. I forgot about old ones too. Like, you know, always get that. I fell from grace without breaking a bone. Started making a poem. Ladies love me like Razor Ramon. Death threats from a payphone. Drinking line spit to stay strong to get my day going. And I don't remember anything. It was like fucking like 35 years ago. I don't remember what I wrote after that. Yeah. But yeah, let me get the fuck off of here, man. I got to go to work. You guys, I should be having a debate, you guys, Sunday at 7 or 8. I don't know. Like, wait, if it's 7 o'clock, you say 7 or 8 Central. Your Saturday night.
Okay.
Now I don't know. My opponent Yavin from FOPE is so vague about him like debating. I don't know what time he's available and shit. Like, I don't even know if he's even gonna fucking show up. But I'm preparing because
like Queen Latifah and set it off, bro. Sit in the car smoking a cigarette, get out with the Uzi and get lit up.
I mean, like he's like, you know, because Naphtali, she kind of ran from Jeremiah's,
And I'm like, this
man,
isn't good.
she sure did, cause I had she had posted something. She keep posting like, what do you think about the Star of David and this, that, and this? And I'm like, bro, it's a shield for one, and it's like the shield of manifestation.
Right.
And niggas be on there, oh, it's idolatry, oh, this, that, and this. Oh, it don't say pray to no star, or and Pizzle talking about with horns and rays of light, and I'm like, bro, nigga,
And then niggas bugged out.
can you deny lilies and snowflakes?
They're not gonna answer you. That's what I'm saying. That's what
I know.
I'm saying. Like Ben should be like, I told you, Judah, that your people are stupid. Because look, if they try to use the menorah, do you know that some people's interpretation of the menorah with the 7 lights are the seven planets? Is that idolatry? That's not what it stands for. But some people don't even know what the fuck the menorah is.
Right.
They think it's just a lamp, but it actually symbolizes the 7 angelic, the high, archangels and the 7 priesthoods. You can find it in the Dead Sea Scrolls. But some people think that it's like, and Josephus says, it stands for the 7 planets. Now, go ask them niggas, what do the 7 lights stand for? They're going to be like the 7 planets. But, nigga, that's idolatry. What the Torah say about worshiping planets, nigga? What the fuck they right? The niggas don't even believe.
Nah. And then she was like, oh, Zion Lex. He was like, I wrote a whole book on it.
Oh, boy.
Like,
Zion Lex follows them people that worship Lucifer. Like, come on, man. What was this nigga the goddamn standard for Torah intellect? He can't even read the Torah without the goddamn dots and dashes.
Yeah, he another Mark Stoudemire.
Right? Me and this nigga know about each other for goddamn 10 years on the internet. Me and this nigga spoke maybe once. What does that mean? That nigga goddamn intimidated. Nigga come with that bullshit. And all the niggas coming with that scroogin' shit always avoid us. Because, nigga, all you're saying is them white folks are the children of Israel. That's what you're saying. There's no way we're in the Torah that it say learn to speak the language through them people.
Right.
Who said that the shield of David is protection? And that's not idolatry. Y'all got to stop using words out of context. That's not idolatry. Idolatry is worship and shit. Anyone praying down the shield of David, we know what it means. That's what I'm saying. How can y'all see y'all believe in the Torah? Don't y'all know the Torah? What does it say? What's the first Proverbs chapter 1? Like Solomon's telling you, the Torah is like proverbs, allegories, symbols, riddles, knots. It ain't. It ain't. Everything ain't just surface level. So if you don't know this, how can you understand the Torah? Like the Torah is written symbolically, has different meanings. Some shit is multiple meanings in one. If you were to ask them break down Deuteronomy 11:11, they'll be like, "Oh well, it's there's honey and milk in the land." And it's like, nigga, what?
But I mean, even a honeycomb, bro, it's the same shape, bro.
Oh, that's idolatry,
bro. Even when like chemical compositions or whatever, they start off as a hexagon and then branch off.
Thank you, but that's idolatry. Like, bro, you gotta be symbol literate, bro. You gotta know the Torah. The Torah is not the cat in the hat. It's a book. It makes you think longer and wider. No, man, it's the shield of it's like it's the shield of David. Like, smash. If you think the shield of David is idolatry, how can you possibly know the Torah? That means that the temple is idolatry. Because the lily is sitting right in the temple, Yakin and Boaz.
Right.
What shape is the lily in?
That's what I'm saying. Even lilies, snowflakes.
Yeah.
Do you know raindrops start off as snowflakes and melt as they fall through the atmosphere?
Thank you.
Or the layers of heaven?
Yes. It's a sign of manifest. Look, the sunshine. You can look up the sun sometimes and the glare. It makes what? The shield of David.
Right.
So it's the Most High makes shapes. Not Satan. Don't do nothing. Show up, Sister Hadassah. Nice to hear from you. Now, why gotta be grandpa? I'm just a little bit. Oh, well, I am a little bit older than you. Yeah, I'm glad to see you, man. You showed up all late. It's not 6 points. It's 7.
Right.
It's 7 points. You're not counting the center. And guess what it makes? A cube. And what's the cube? The Holy of Holies, which is your what? Your mind, knowledge,
Right.
wisdom, and understanding, height, length, and width. It's 7
Right.
points. Okay, since he was resting.
But even though we just told him that there's a lily above the entrance of the Solomon's temple between Yakin and Boaz.
Don't hear you.
Hey, well,
Remember what Yahweh said? He said, if I had given the Torah to any other people, they would have kept it.
right.
Our people, talk about somebody Israel united in Christ. Where's that in the Torah?
They said our
Like
people regarded the Torah as alien.
Right? Oh, I know. Yeah, it said the Torah. Yeah. In the book of Hosea says our people count the Torah as alien. What's in the Torah, niggas is like, what? Whoa. So y'all niggas is Pan-Africans, but y'all niggas don't know the Torah, but you're Israelites. Not saying anybody here. I'm saying, like, Sister Naphtali will have a goddamn Africa thing on, which the Most High said not to worship man, especially Canaanites, who people he said not to worship or have dealings with. They got a Pan-African flag, but they think the Shield of David is idolatry when it's all through the Torah.
Right.
Like that's fucking crazy. Oh boy, here comes Smash and start arguing. Knowing I got to go to work. I just told his brother I got to go to work, but okay. Watch this.
Use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay. Hurry up, Smash. I got to go to work, brother. Right? Don't come in with no goddamn Jesus. Okay? Because Jesus ain't got nothing to do with the Torah. I said the Torah, not Jesus. I mean, it's a lily symbol. It's the honeycomb symbol. It's a snowflake symbol. I mean, you read in the Proverbs, what does it say? The word shalag is snowflake. How does a snowflake form? It's a water droplet with ice crystals and water and dust particles. Water, it freezes. It goes through these different temperatures, and then it manifests from water into ice, which is manifestation is a solid, and it comes down to earth. And no Shield of David or snowflake is the same. Oh, yeah, thank you, sister. Also, the pomegranate. And you look at the word Ramawan, it means uprightness or righteousness. So let me guess, pomegranates are fucking idolatry. Like, come on, man, we gotta stop this shit. It's not idolatry. Idolatry is Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's idolatry.
Yeah, it's like you're not praying to it.
Right?
Come on, man.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, the pomegranate.
yeah, it's a pomegranate. Exactly. It's the sun. Like, yo, it's every damn where. The proton, neutron, electron is just like kind of like in the Shield of David. It's a height, length, and width. You know, vertical, horizontal. Come on, man. Vertical. It's the same thing. So, like, come on, man. You're not gonna get around that.
The pomegranates was on the hem of the priestly garments.
Yes.
And bells.
Yes. Sakari got that from us. You can make anything good and evil. The number 6 is not evil. The word shasha means to rejoice. But you can make it evil. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say they use the quote unquote Hebrew language for like rituals and stuff. But that don't mean that's what it's supposed to be used for.
Yeah, do you know that GOCC taught that the Most High is the devil because witches use his name and yeah, they always mock everything. That's what witchcraft is. It's reversing, making good bad. That's what Satanism is. That's why it says rebellion is counted as witchcraft because Most High said this and niggas gonna say that. That's called rebellion, witchcraft. Oh, Smash, come on, brother, it's all right. There's no. Satan didn't make anything. Even, that's why idolatry, God didn't make idolatry, man did. That's why the tree of good and evil. Lucifer is what? False light, darkness. That's why the Most High be like, woe to those who call good evil and evil good. Because that's what people do. When I say this, I'm not taking shots, but some of them will say, man is God. Well, if man is God, how come man can't prolong his life? How come man can't make a fly out of nothing? How come man can't stop it from raining? Man can't stop an earthquake. Man can't do a goddamn thing except for what God lets him do. He can't do shit. So how can man be God? That is that goddamn Freemasonry. Luciferianism. You're going to pervert, make the good bad and the bad good. And it said, yeah, the Osprey fools will run with that snowflake line and say, we knew y'all copied us. Man, we came out with it first. There wasn't no Osprey. Them niggas wasn't even on here when Tour Night started.
Right.
Right. I remember when Selah Shalom came up here. I'm like, this nigga's following this old ass shit, this old Osprey shit. I had that shit back in like year 2000 or some shit. I'm like, this is a great comic book. Then I'm like, this should just taking up too much space and threw that shit away. This shit is trash. And that's why the dude got whipped. I'm like, sir, can you substantiate anybody in this book as an historical figure? No. Well, how come we can in our book? Because ours is real and this shit is fake. That's what I was trying to tell Sister Annabelle. Our people are stupid. Like, why would you be following something dumb like that? Second off, Selah Shalom said both his parents are both Yoruba, Canaanites. Why you got niggas following a Canaanite? Let it make no goddamn sense. Dum-dums. But like the most I said, our people are stupid. And this is why Africans, whites, Asians, Arabs, all that, they hate our people and think that we're stupid and think we're the scum of the earth. Why? Because we don't keep the Torah and we don't show them we can do better. And then there's those of us that do better, niggas should call us nerds and geeks and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but at least we're fucking smart. Our women are smart. We're smart. And y'all niggas a bunch of goddamn dum-dums out there that's talking shit about us. You know? I don't need no Bible to tell me that I'm good. Nigga, what's good? I had an argument, not an argument with Ben and his daughter. She was like, well, why do you have to be Israelites? Why can't you just call yourself a good person? Well, hold on, Smash. I gotta go to work. Smash, hurry up, bro. I gotta go to work. I ain't about to be late. Shit. She's like, well, why do you have to call yourself an Israelite? Why can't you just be a good person? I'm like, that's really funny because you guys said you guys are like Norwegian. Why you gotta call yourself Norwegian? Why can't you just be a good person? And what's good? What's good to some people is bad to some people. Did you know in some countries, if you eat their food and you don't burp, it's rude. If you don't burp, that means you think their food tastes like shit. You know, sometimes when women cross their legs, they have their way, and there's a way that men cross their legs where they put their foot up on their knee. In some countries, if you do that, that's rude. If you show the bottom of your foot to somebody in their direction, it's rude. So what's good? In Japan, if a person gets hit by a car, they'll walk over that person. They won't even help them out. But to us, we're like, we'll run over to people and help them out. So what's good? Right? Good is subjective. That's why you need the source of good, which is the Most High, to tell you what's good. Some niggas think being a chomo is good. Or being a moho is good. Some people think Satan stealing, being a goddamn demon, they think that's good. Some women think laying around, sleeping with a whole bunch of niggas, doing a bunch of shit, they think that's good. And vice versa. So all my men think that sleeping around with nasty whores is good. Like, what's good? We need the Torah to know what's good. Because the Most High is the source of all good. Do this and you'll live long. Don't do this and you'll die and live a miserable life. Simple. It sounds pretty easy to me to understand. Right? That's like, you smoke cigarettes, you might get cancer. You might get cancer if you don't smoke cigarettes, but you have a greater chance that you might get it if you do. Sounds pretty good to me. Eat Mickey D's every day, you might get fat. You know? Hadassah said, I was taught manners at a young age. In my household, I knew how to set a dinner table for guests, etc. Okay. I never learned that. Like what soup, spoon, tables, salad, fork, I never learned any of that, the house manner stuff. My parents wasn't, well, hey, God,
Hey,
crazy how.
Hey, I came across this this version of Dead Sea Scrolls. It's about Joseph, You know what I'm saying? The dudes in Kemet be trying to hate on Joseph when it was a damn famine and he was helping y'all eat.
Yep.
But this page 215, it says, and they were fruitful and multiplied greatly during 10 weeks of years, all the days of Joseph's life. And he had neither rival nor any evil all the days of Joseph's life, which he lived after his father Jacob. For all Egypt paid honor to Jacob's sons all the days of Joseph's life, and Joseph died at the age of 110 years.
Mm.
It said all Egypt paid honor to Joseph, or
See?
Jacob's sons.
Oh, if y'all didn't come into Egypt, y'all wouldn't even be alive. Well, what, nigga? Get back to reading earlier when Joseph was in there. He saved sand sandwich eating niggas' lives. Okay. There's also a Dead Sea Scrolls, Angelo. You can't gesture with your left hand because it's like, you know, I mean, you know, you can't gesture with it. There are people who are left-handed, you know, but for whatever reason, it doesn't dictate why. But possibly it could be because you might wipe your ass with it. I don't know. What Smash said? Okay, wait, yeah, did it play? Yeah, I never. I mean, I learned a little bit, but I forgot because I had uncle and aunt. They were adopted. They were my adopted uncle and aunt. They were classy. They knew all about that, you know. But I was too young to know. Smash said, bro, there's no H. There's no two H's. There's only one H. No BS. I can't get on for shit, and don't try to play me like I'm running because I'm definitely defending this Smash and idol ideology. Bro, we gonna just talk about Jesus, bro? We're not talking about Jesus. Can you explain H430 Elohim? It just means God, magistrate, angels, men, the Most High. It's all, you know. It's all that it means. Idols, Elohim is like, you know, applicable to many things. Like the Most High called us Elohim, so we're all sons of the Most High. But he used a different word for that, Ali Yawan. But he said that we're the Elohim, which the hats call Elohim. Which yeah, but I do get off of here though, y'all. I got to get ready for work, man. I'm gonna be late and shit. But I was trying to come on before I had the debate in case anyone is interested. So I will be on this channel because I got 9 more days. You know, YouTube is getting super whack, but we found a new debate channel, and hopefully nobody gets scared off from us. Hopefully we get a big debate with a very famous Christian preacher, the team debate, which would be really, really good. Yeah, hope we do that, you know.
Word up. Hopefully they want to step in the ring.
I mean, I never see the actual guy on the channel, so I'm thinking like, does the brother even know this dude? Because I never seen the famous preacher dude on the channel ever. So
I was going through. I didn't see him either. I think he got his own. He got his own page. It's called First Church.
Okay, but will he debate via like StreamYard, or are you gonna fly out to his city?
Man, I honestly don't think he debate. I think he just a preacher.
Oh, why did somebody was like, they said we should debate him in his church. I was like, okay. They were like, they're gonna lose, but they were like, he's not gonna. I'm like, no, they're gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Yeah. That's fact.
Can you explain the color of the universe? Well, what do you mean? There's many colors in the universe. I mean, it depends on what you mean. Like what? It's just the universe. There's many colors in the universe. Which part of the universe are you talking about? You mean like the heavens? I don't know, YBA. Hey, I don't know why Rob was going at you, YBA, when he had that dude incognito yag ass in the chat over here, less than after me and shit. I'm like, why is he yelling that you'll be all right? When you got goddamn incognito who be on you know, you know, somebody said, damn, bro, just because I'm on high alert on idolatry don't mean I'm trying to beef with y'all. I'm just saying I'm saying I funny see what? Okay. I understand that, Smash. We're saying, bro, I hope you're not come over here talking about Jesus because no one mentioned Jesus. All right, Shalom, Yahweh Akkad. I still don't know what Ushimo means. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Me either. I don't know.
The main part of what? Like the sky? The firmament? It's water vapor. When the light shines, it's blue. When the light's off, it's dark blue, black. Yeah, there's not just one color. But anyway, man, I'm about to get off here. I got to go to work. I mean, it's in the Torah, bro. Like, look up at the temple, bro. Look it up. Look up the snowflake. Look up the lily. Look up the pomegranate. Look at what is it? The molecule.
Honeycomb.
Look up the honeycomb.
Just look up hexagon. It's the most durable, least wasteful shape.
Yes. You know, so he said Rob is insecure. I don't know. He just went off. I don't know if he might have been drinking. I don't know. But I was like, wait, man, how are you yelling at YBA when there's a whole YAG dude in the chat over here just looking for my attention? Like, I'm like, yo, I'm like, Rob, man. I told him, I was like, yo, Rob, there's a dude that likes men's in the chat. And he's kind of like left him up there. And I'm like, okay, I just ignored the, you can't argue with YAG niggas. You'll never win. Like, them niggas is chicks with dick. So, and nigga ain't got time for that shit. All right, y'all, I'm out, man. Y'all woke up, man. I'll catch you guys ASAP. I'll let you guys know when the debate is and give you guys details. It's versus FOPE. It'll be on Titans TV. It should be 7 or 8 o'clock Central Time, so probably like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern, I guess, on Titans TV. I'll put the link if anybody's on Facebook. It's going to be a clear fucking beating. The topic is, are mixed people mamzers according to the Bible? I don't know why the niggas would pick, why he would. Oh, well, it's not my. Oh, well. Anyways, this is a nigga's funeral, not mine. Oh, Rob thinks he's going to take women from him. What? I mean, them women only turn their goddamn camera on. What? Take what women? They like, we don't know what the fuck the women look like.
That's crazy.
He was like, F Shalomi. I'm like, Shalomi cams up, though. He's like, her butt looks flat. I'm like, no, that's called an in-shaped butt. Okay? That fake Kim Kardashian ass shit is trash. No one trying to hear that shit no more. This ain't 2005. Get the goddamn gym and get your ass right. No one trying to hear none of that shit. My wife butt is getting a little, I'm like, you need to tighten up. She got a little peach. But I'm like, man, you need to do them little leg workout things with the, you know, tighten your buns up a little bit. You ain't got to have no big donkey ass. The niggas ain't really trying to hear that shit no more. That shit was cool when he was like 25. Niggas ain't, even Kim Kardashian, all them ladies took all that fake ass shit out their ass. Y'all notice that?
Oh, yeah.
That big donkey shit, no one trying to hear that shit no more.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian so did. So did Black China.
Wait, say it again?
So did Black China.
Oh, see? What did I tell you? All that extra big butt shit has played the fuck out. Nigga, and now it's time for fitness. Right? She can have a little apple, a little peach butt, a little pear, not a pear, a little apple shape or a little peach, a little, it ain't gotta be flat, but it ain't gotta be all fucking ridiculous, like sticking out, looking like a goddamn watermelon sticking out your ass. That shit's crazy. Just bugged the fuck out. I didn't watch it, Smash, but yeah, I know. Even them fucking geeks that be in her chat, they're not even laughing for real. They know her shit is fucking dead. Show them, brother. They know Nandy shit is fucking dry and tired. We should flame this motherfucker up. Yeah, like, right, I know. And nobody flames it up. And she'd be like, where my people at? And there's like 4 niggas in the chat. No women. YAG niggas.
See, nobody trying to hear none of that, man.
At all.
That loudmouth.
Like, if I knew that, if I was like, can you imagine like being one of them niggas like Marquise? First off, he's one of the more science niggas, not trying to act like he's an Israelite. Like, nah, nigga, he's worshiping the devil, nigga. Keep your ass over there, nigga. Look where the Most High got you. Indigenous black man, Westside Popsicle, Marquise, Barbara, and like some chick named Sunshine that's like some like fugly chick. Like that's her whole crew. And it's kind of like, yo, like my nigga, like if I found myself over there with them motherfucking geeks, I'm getting off the internet. But the niggas be over there acting like her shit popping. And it's like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. She's dry and whack. Right? We don't see what she look like. She's fucking fugly, okay? And can't talk about no goddamn buddy. And when she's not talking about nobody, she don't get no views. She'd be like, come on, y'all, let's dance. And it was like literally 69 views. Her playing music. right? No one's trying to hear that shit. I mean, I like big butts too, but a big butt ain't gotta be like the fucking like the fake that big, you know.
The silicone concrete shit. Hell no, man.
Yeah, that old rap video butt, man. That shit is played out, man. No one trying to hear none of that.
Man, one of my auntie friends, bro, she damn near died going to get some butt implants or some shit. Basically, they injected cement into her butt cheeks,
Yes.
and it was like messing with her blood flow.
Yeah.
Put cement in the ass.
There's been tons of women that have passed away from all that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
bro. That's Angela. Look, think about it. If your butt is that goddamn big, how are you cleaning it? Like you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be doo-doo stains. Unless she's boo-booing in the morning and then taking a shower afterwards or whatever. How exactly do you wipe your ass with an ass that big? How, Sway? And then ass is sweat. You know, you walking around all day, your nuts sweat, your cooter stink, sweat, your ass sweat, your body sweat. You're just walking around with a big fucking ridiculous sized butt that's unnatural. Come on, man. How you wiping your ass? Like you come on, man. I mean, like, for real though, with a big ass like that, how do you take a shit? Come on, man. I be seeing women that be like real skinny waist, and their ass is just totally just poking out like it's a watermelon. And I'm like, this looks ridiculous. And niggas be like, I like that. Or how about this? We've been trained to think fat women, we call it thick. Well, in other countries, it's fat. You're not going to go to Africa. The women be like in shape. Their asses, they have asses, but they're not all fucking rap video, 50 Cent video asses. Them African chicks be having, they're not flat, but they have like a little apple or a little peach shape, and it's in shape, you know, because they eat good food, nice diet. But only in America, we get some old fat ass, and they could be like, she's thick. No, nigga, she's fat. Okay? Cut it out. And I don't mean like thick chicks, I mean fat chicks. Her goddamn ankles look like fire hydrants. Niggas would be like, she thick. Nigga, cut it out.
Yeah, nah.
You know, she better have a goddamn stroke or a heart attack from like goddamn fatter on her heart. Come on, cut it out, my nigga.
Yeah, put them damn lays down.
Right? And then they try to tell us that we're supposed to like that. No. Look at the white girls and other women. They be in the goddamn gym with their earbuds in on the goddamn treadmill, slimming down and shit. When they get in the dresses and shit, they look good. And they can be like, oh, her ass is. No, nigga. That's the way the woman's supposed to be. That's the way our sisters always look. Our sisters in like the 50s and 60s, yeah, they had ass, but it wasn't fucking the donkey. That donkey shit is like from like the, you know, the do-rag 50 Cent Nelly, you know what I'm talking about. That fake, that big donkey ass shit. That shit was like 2005. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, when like that Nelly tip drill came out.
Yeah. Where they could put a goddamn credit card in a chick's ass cheeks. Like, come on, my nigga, cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and wait, I forgot who it is. Oh, on YouTube, on Facebook, them chicks are still twerking. I'm like, who is still twerking in 2023?
Oh yeah, they still doing that. That's because when Sexy Red came out, they ramped that shit back up.
Oh my gosh, they're shaking their funky ass. Like, yo, man, niggas ain't trying to hear that shit.
I don't even, bro. Sexy Red, man, she was not cute. She ugly as fuck. So sorry.
I think she's pregnant.
No, sorry. She is pregnant on stage wearing a damn. I don't know, man. She look like a hoe.
She looks nasty. Like, it didn't look like her coochie thing.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like all that ratchet niggas ain't trying. That's why Hassan Campbell and other people are like, yo, nigga, we ain't trying to hear this loser shit no more. We don't want to. Nigga, don't try to put no fat bitch, unhealthy fat bitch in my face and tell me she's thick. She's not thick. She's fat. Thick as Angela Bassett. That's thick. She's like an older lady. She's not entirely skinny. She's not fat. She's thick. Right? She's not fat. She's thick. Who else is thick? but not fat. Well, Alicia Keys is kind of thick. She has some big legs, but you know, she's not fat. But that's thick.
Well, no, she be working out, don't she?
Okay, yeah, but her legs are big. She got them big white lady legs. You know,
Taraji.
Okay, Taraji. Yeah, she's not that. That's thick. That's a thick woman. She's pretty. She got a big butt. That's nice. It's not ridiculously big. She got nice legs, nice thighs, nice feet, and her waist is not all fucking. Is not hanging out over her goddamn belt. She's thick. She's not fat. These niggas are trying to get goddamn Precious and be like, she thick. My nigga, stop.
Yeah, it's wild.
You know, Angela said that.
Hey, shit. You know the singer Maya?
Yeah.
She fine, man.
Yeah, she is.
She fine. But I mean, she one of the weirdos though, talking about she married herself and shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, Ashanti's thick. Angela said there's a Nigerian on my floor with a hammer, but I think it's too big. Got to come up under it to slide in that way. Sit a can of soda on that. I mean, yeah, that jeez. I don't know. I'm just not really into that big. I was never into like big ass titties. I'm still not. I prefer. This is my this is my preference. I prefer thin to thick, small boobs, round butt. I didn't say big and plump, round. Like she should be able to get into some small jeans, have them tight, maybe her butt shape or whatever, and that's my type. Her tits ain't too big, like that's my type. I don't like the flat butt with the extra big, huge titties. I don't want to see no big ass, like unnatural big ass titties. Like, come on, man. Like that's just my preference. Some people like, yes, Angela Bassett. Yeah. I mean, I like older women, and that's like my ideal older woman. If I was to give with the older woman that couldn't have kids, Angela Bassett all day. Like, just fine as hell. Like, she should play fucking, like Zipporah in like the new Moses movie or something. Like, I don't know, something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Venus and them, yeah, they're thick. Venus and Serena are thick. They're not fat. They're not skinny. They're thick. They're like muscular. They have nice butts. They ain't all big and donkied out. They got nice muscular thighs, skinny ankles. Like, they're thick. That's called a nice body. Not fat. The niggas be looking for the beatboxing bitches and shit. Like, come on, my nigga, cut it out. I didn't mean to call women bitches, but But I'm getting off of here, y'all. I gotta eat and take my ass to work and finish this damn presentation for my people. All praise to Yahweh God, y'all.
Khan, Yahweh God. Shalom, yeah.
Shalom, y'all.
Can't play tricks on me. They act like I ain't still flowing. Dry like the whip stolen. Roof off and wind blowing. Shit in my past, I'm still coping. Can't lose grips, shoot soles, still 10 toes. The blueprint wrote on the road. Pour out my soul between lines. Long way from heat on the stove. The heat that go gold. Pressure, chest swole. Heart on my sleeves, I bleed what's in me. They envy the lead, not in my lead. This leisure. Time passed, time lapsed. Trying to recover where I left that. I left that. Picked it up while I left it. Past to the present. Best thing to do is reflect and listen more. Feel when the spirit enter. Run through ink like printers. Paint vivid pictures on canvas like blood on city streets. That wash away when brain sees through the cracks. Too many niggas trapped like straight jackets. All gas, no brake pads. Had to learn to adapt. Trying to catch up to life. Give them sight, give them vision. The picture, the perfect image. Brody told me when he go out, he releasing 6 from a Smith until he in ditches. Now he's 6 inches down. Had to learn to adapt. Had to learn to adapt. Trying to catch up to life. Give them sight, give them vision, a picture, a different image. Thankful I made it out them trenches, cause most didn't, still fell victim.
This rain fall down on my face. They can't see the pain, but we struggle the same. This rain fall down on my face. They can't see the pain, but we struggle the same.